Hey, party people, broadcasting from deep in the heart of Texas. It is now the 11th hour. Do you know where your reality is? Hey guys, what is up? I am your host with the most scare performance alongside Fizzy Pop and Nobleness D tonight. And welcome to the After Hours Club and Speakeasy. This is our first
Pre-birthday
broadcast
show.
for February. What's up?
Pre-birthday show. Pre-birthday, Dan. My birthday lasts 3 weeks.
I thought you said creeper.
The creeper show.
The creeper show. I was like, what are you talking? I had no idea what you were getting at. Okay. Yeah, yes. If anybody doesn't know, Fizzy's birthday is coming up on the 11th, which makes you like the worst girl to date in America.
Don't say that. I've been dumped a few times before my birthday.
I'm telling you, man, that's a lot of pressure. That's so much pressure on a guy.
I don't ask for much on Valentine's Day, okay?
Oh my God, it doesn't matter.
A little bit of candy.
We all know what you're expecting. Yeah, but here's the thing: is like, how is a guy supposed to keep up with that? You got your birthday and Valentine's Day, like that is so much. I mean, there's no downtime at all. Oof.
It's not like I'm asking for diamonds. I just want a capybara, a plush capybara, not even a real capybara.
I know. It's just it's just every year.
You would. I know you would.
What would I do? What? Right. No, I wouldn't. No. Isn't it time that you girls dump the guys anyway? Like after Christmas? Haven't you had enough of us anyway?
No.
Yeah, just
how it works.
Spring.
Just time for spring, so you can get your hot girl summer on. We all know how it works.
Yeah, but you gotta keep until Valentine's Day, maybe St. Patrick's Day.
That's a good point.
And then there's Easter.
Yeah, but there's really no snuggling on Easter. What do you do for Easter? It's just one of those holidays where
you eat candy.
If you're religious, you take it seriously. If you're not, you're just like meh.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
More chocolate.
More candy. More chocolate. Yeah.
Girls like chocolate.
I mean, yeah, I like chocolate. It's funny because I get a lot of chocolate. Where I work, it's like my place is like a retirement.
Oh, you got the diabetes, though, Dan.
But no, I don't have the diabetes.
You got the sugar.
I've got whatever. It's like it's like watch out, boy. You're gonna be in bad shape if you keep eating that candy. So I don't. But I'm just saying I get offered it enough, which is nice. It's nice to have candy options.
What I usually do is like I'll take a gift bag and just fill it with stuff for Joe. He's not really picky. So I mean, it's not like men don't get Valentine's gifts too. It's not just us.
Sure. Yeah, we all know what this day is for.
You've never gotten a Valentine's gift?
A made up holiday by who?
No, wait a second. Saint Valentine was a real person, wasn't he?
Well, they say so, but I don't think he really did a whole lot.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, it's a made up holiday.
Saint Valentine.
So that they can sell more stuff.
The dark story of Saint Valentine. Oh no!
Of course.
Oh no!
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so February 14th is the day he died.
Oh, yeah.
The patron saint of love.
But what's the dark story behind Saint Valentine? He was a player.
Let's find out.
What was it?
It was like the year
don't know.
200, Dan. So it could be anything.
The year
literally.
200. Damn. Can't imagine your Valentine game was that good back in the year 200. Just saying. I think it was that you had limited options.
So originally, oh my God, Roman priests sacrificed a goat and a dog using
Okay.
strips of the animal's hides dipped in blood to whip their women in the belief that it would make them more fertile.
Come on. Does anybody believe this shit? Nobody did that. Nobody. I don't even believe this stuff that history tells us how brutal we were and how insane. Like, were we all crazy back? Like, how the hell did we have a functional society when we were whipping women with like dead dog
Goat
carcasses and stuff? Like, it doesn't make any sense. This will make you more fertile. Who believes this shit? Come on.
So
I can't. I just know. I just can't.
In the year 496, February 14th was declared the first feast day of St. Valentine. Whether this was purely a move to honor the saint or a strategic effort to Christianize the unsavory pagan Lupercalia. Oh, so we just took over another.
Yeah, we just took another holiday from the pagans. That's what that was all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I believe that. No, I believe that. That makes more sense. But like killing a dog and being like, let me whip you with his bloody hide, woman.
And a goat.
I need a baby.
They have to kill a dog and a goat. And then they put the single people's name in an urn and they are matched together for the day.
Oh, great. That
should be brought back, because a lot of single people whine about Valentine's Day. We'll just put everybody's name in a hat and you have a Valentine. There you go.
What's the thing you catch at a wedding?
Didn't they have a thing on TV about it, like called The Box, where people get in a box and they have sex? It sounds like The Box for ancient
dating
times.
in the dark.
Dating in the dark. There you go.
Dan, have you ever caught one of those things at a wedding?
It's for the women. Or the garter?
The men do something too, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the men, they throw the garter for the men.
They throw the garter. I think so. I think I did once. No, I remember. I believe so. Yeah.
I've never caught it.
I was young and it was coming right towards me and I started going forward and this like dude that was probably 20 something years old, I felt his fucking hand go right in my chest and just pushed me backwards.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, he won.
Well, he's a very traditional kind of guy. He must have been like, dude, I need to get laid.
It was an Italian wedding. I didn't know it was
they were. Yes. Well, there you go. He was like, this is my way in. That's like a ticket to you know what.
So are you telling us you're not going to celebrate this year?
What, Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I just told you guys get presents too. So
if I get presents, I'll celebrate. I'll celebrate if I get presents. Okay. So don't send me no plushy capybara. Don't do that to me. I don't need it. Don't do it. Yeah, get a plushy capybara, man. I'll be like, oh my god.
No, the capybara is for me.
Oh, okay. All right.
You
well,
don't
that's
get no
fine.
Capybara.
All right. That's not fine. I got so many squishy toys.
That's not true.
What?
Look what Bear Lamb wrote. That's not true.
What?
Your birthday is a pagan holiday. You eat a birthday cake. The cake is supposed to be a symbolism of your mother's placenta.
Only Bear Lamb. Oh my god, dude.
With the
dude, just God, nobody invite Bear Lamb to anybody's birthday party ever. Dude, you need it. You're that weird uncle that sits in the like that lives in the back room. You know, everybody just like, we only see you on holidays and stuff. Like, dude, you kill me. Like, he breaks out that. I've heard that before, but I would never say it out loud. Like,
you know, that's exactly who we are, right?
It's not, that's not true.
We
on the
are,
holidays.
dude.
It's this weird fucking
Legit.
shit.
Dude, legit. Dude, that's so true. My niece just had a baby. And I'm like, I'm a great uncle now. And I talked to her and I was telling her about these stories. And I know where they come from. Like they have a real like cookie cutter life, you know? And there's me, the crazy Mandela uncle, you know, conspiracy theorist. Like, yeah, I like started kind of listening to myself and I'm like, dude, I'm hilarious, but dude, I know I sound crazy. These people, you know. I was telling stories about when she was born. I was there when she was born and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, it was a good moment. But yeah, you're right. I'm definitely sure I sound nuts. I'm definitely that uncle. So it is what it is. Well, you know, someone's got to be that uncle.
Yeah, I
Turns
just
out,
play
you know, in the
Pokemon with my
movies.
nephews. I try not to be a weirdo.
Yeah. Always turns out though the uncle's right though. You ever notice that in the movies? Like the crazy uncle's always right. Like yeah.
Did you see Shapiro's rap song? Well, heard of.
No, I didn't. I've heard about it. I saw a clip. I just didn't watch it yet. Is it good?
That's about a. I don't know.
No.
I seen maybe half it, but
Yeah.
if you've seen a clip of him rapping, you
I got
got it.
Got a few memes here though.
Not that it's
Fizzy.
rapping per se, but-
Oh, okay. Isn't it? What's his name doing the rapping? What's his name?
Tom McDonald and Ben
Tom
Shapiro.
McDonald. Yeah.
But it's funny because you know how fast Ben talks? He raps slower than he talks. Like I expected him to be like Twista, like, but no.
Uh huh.
It was kind of corny.
All right. Well,
I thought it was a little more hardcore.
I wish Tom McDonald.
it?
I just can't. You know what?
It wasn't bad considering what they had to work.
I don't
with.
like his face at all. You know.
I can't get over
just
Tom
don't-
McDonald. I wish he would cut his hair.
Mm.
You know, his hair drives me crazy. Those weird locks he's got in the front, like it's just kind of strange. It's like they look like he's got a squid on his head. I just can't do it. I was like, dude, like, what is up with your hair, bro? It'd be cool if it was just short, you know. But he's got those weird braided things. But whatever. I guess they're dreads or something.
Piggy Butt agrees.
What's up?
I can't repeat the words, but yes, Piggy Butt
Oh.
knows. His face. It's just something wrong with it.
Oh,
I think he's just like kind of like a try-hard. Like he couldn't be a real musician, so he's like, I'll be a truther musician, you know? I know that's bad to say, but
Well, I don't mind. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, it's just. I mean, I wish the guy well. I think he does. I mean, some of his stuff has been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's been great. I just. I don't know what to think about him, man. I mean, if he's totally independent, like he says, then more power to him. You know, that's not selling out the Illuminati, the music industry, and all that. Cool.
just because he's
That's
dating a Rockefeller doesn't mean he's a lizard.
No, is he dating a Rockefeller? Nuh-uh. Shut up.
Mm-hmm. He produces
Who?
the music, I think. Hold
What
on, let me look it up.
Rockefeller? What? No way.
I don't
Okay,
know.
never mind. That's weird.
And he's
Okay, well, that's
Canadian.
well, that's sus right there. Sorry, Noble. Sorry.
Mhm. Sorry,
All
what?
right, she's saying her name is Jessica Lynn, but what's Nova Rockefeller was his ex-girlfriend, Canadian rapper
Nova?
and singer.
I think that
Nova
was just the
Lee.
name she went by.
I don't think Nova is her real name now.
That sounds like a stripper name. I don't believe it.
No, it
Nobody
is
names
Nova Lee is her real name.
Really? So somebody wanted her
Def
to be a
Jam
stripper.
Records.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I don't know why people name their little girls stuff like that. Like she's
It's gonna
destined
be
for the
worse.
pole. I
Like,
don't know
there are
why people
so
do that.
many kids named after like Game of Thrones and Marvel. Like it's gonna be ridiculous in a few years.
Rockafeather? Is that her name? Somebody
No.
Noise Guru was saying
That's
Rockafeather.
not her real name. Still don't trust them. I've seen too many lizards lately. and they're all rappers.
Oh, speaking of lizards, hold up. I got a lizard to show you. Oh my God. My boy Lizard out in front of everybody. This is brand new, hot off the presses, people. Let me show you this shit.
Who's your boy, Dan?
My boy Ramstein, man, is a fucking lizard. Holy shit.
That's surprising.
Not really.
You not listen to them?
I mean, the fact that the fact that he like exposed himself to everybody as a lizard. That's the thing. That I'm like, dude, really? He just did it. But I want you to see this, man. Y'all can trip out. Straight up, 100% lizard. Now watch. I'm gonna close down. There's dude on the treadmill without the treadmill. That's weird. You need to be back on the treadmill. Anyway, here, right there. His eyes. Look at him. Normal, right? We all agree.
Mm-hmm.
Normal eyes. Okay, in the same clip.
But
Oh shit! You don't see the eyes?
yeah, I see the eyes. There's nothing behind them. It's creepy.
Now, I don't know.
I'm just trying to.
Do you think
If
maybe
it's real or if it is manipulated?
I don't know. I don't know if it is. Let me see. Let me go back here. I don't see any indication like he's wearing those eyes. But when they show it up close, man, he's got the lizard. He's rocking lizard, man.
I've
Now-
never seen anything to that extent or anything near that.
Neither have I.
I've seen a couple times,
They're huge.
but nothing like
They're
that.
giant. Yeah. No, I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. If they were just contact lenses, that you couldn't put that whole thing in your eye like that.
No.
Yeah, they
The
do,
question
but they weren't like that
video or not.
before.
So is this legit like dude repping out? Like we've seen this before. So I mean, I don't know what to believe, man. I mean, the George Bush stuff was the first time I ever saw that years ago, and I was like, damn, man, that was weird. I mean, you watch. Then they said, well, that's just the camera, blah 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 blah, right? But this is come on, man. That this dude looks like he's a lizard.
Maybe
repping
he's
out
not
right
a lizard.
now.
Maybe he's one of the insects.
Okay, whatever. But he's something. Like
Because
my point is he just had
insects would
regular
have bigger
eyes.
I think.
So it shows him there, blue eyes, and then he goes full on lizard.
Yeah, probably all you have to do is find this clip that's not clipped.
Okay, then.
Damn. Oof. I don't know. What you guys decide. Holy shit. Yeah.
Those aren't normal.
That don't look normal to me. But hey, you know, like there could be a filter on it or something. You know, we gotta consider could be always
Yeah,
something.
but his
going on.
eyes
But-
would have been. His eyes would have been like that before if he was wearing contacts. You know.
I'm just saying, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Do we catch something here? Are we starting to see this manifestation start to take place in the
It's pretty
spiritual realm?
extreme.
It is pretty extreme, but like, you guys know about well, I don't know. I've been listening more and more about what happened down there in Florida at that mall. People said they saw these 10-foot things show up and like they're describing them. And like, it is weird. I'm not gonna lie, man. A lot of cops. There's a lot there to that. So I always, I mean, this was supposed to happen. This was predicted to happen in the Bible. We would definitely start to see these types of manifestations and things being revealed to all of us. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But thought that was interesting.
I kind of think the insect people are creepier than the grays.
Oh, insect people are creepier? Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're all
Yeah,
like
I don't want-
limby, like
I can kind
and
of
skinny and
Yeah. I wouldn't want to see a giant praying mantis. I'd be more apt to seeing a little gray dude with big eyes. That'd be cool. I mean, not I'd be cool with it, but I'd be
and a
a lot
weird
more
head.
chill. If I just saw this
Yeah, you could
giant
probably break
mantis
the little
looking
grays
dude,
in half.
right? I could just go for what you do is you go for the eye. If
Just
you're
take a tennis racket.
you just you do the Three Stooges and go boop right in the eyes, oof, and then you run. You can't miss because they're so big, so you're good. But the mantis,
No,
that's a
I'm
whole
kind
different
of
thing.
thinking I'm kind of thinking, in an apocalypse situation, a baseball bat would probably be my best option because it doesn't need ammo. You can knock people out with it. I think that's gonna be my weapon of choice.
Hmm.
What are you thinking? Crossbow?
Crossbow works, and a lot of things work. Hey, I'm just saying, gun AR-15 works too.
Yeah, I don't know how to shoot a gun. I do know how to use a bat.
Okay, well, that's all you
Okay,
got then.
listen to this. Faith,
Yeah.
Hope, and Love says the same thing happens at that mall every year, same date.
Huh? What do you mean? 10-foot beings
She's-
show up?
She said it's happened before at that place on the same day. So
No,
if there's like a
we've
portal
never.
there,
Well, then I heard more to the story. They said that there was these kids, what perceived to be kids, that seemed to be dressed kind of strangely, and they had this weird little device, and they turned it on, and it opened up a portal right there. Like that was another kind of eyewitness thing that happened too. There was a guy. Now, some of these eyewitnesses that are giving these testimonies, I'm going to tell you, take it with a grain of salt, okay? I'm saying, but this is what's being said. I'm not saying I know for sure or anything, or I believe whatever. I'm just saying a lot of people have come out and said they saw something. And it was weird because there was the one dude, one of the very first guys, was like, yeah, man, this is what happened. Me and my girl, we were at Foot Locker, blah, 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 blah. He says, we saw these beings. And it was a trip, man, because they were like walking towards me. They weren't walking. They would be in a one position and then like just materialize closer. Like, so they weren't necessarily walking. It was like they were materializing. They were dematerializing and then rematerializing
like teleporting.
right in front of people. Yes, like teleporting, but toward people. It was very fucking weird, that he said. And he went to running. And then later on, he came back like the next day and was like, yo, I just want everybody to know I was just trolling. I wasn't there, blah, 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 So maybe.
Yeah, somebody got to him.
Or did somebody tell him, hey, man, listen, you need to shut the F. You know what? You need to be quiet.
Okay,
so I don't know.
Do you know a channel called MR333?
Yes.
It said they were talking about time anomalies happening at the same mall. So the place itself is I bet it's on ley lines.
Probably could be. I mean, there are
Something
areas
weird with that location.
Well, the center of the universe supposedly is in Oklahoma City or something like that, and you can stand on that little circle and you can't hear anything around you. There's like a vortex right there, and they have it marked out as a fucking vortex.
I hate that.
Like legit. Yeah. So okay, so make it make sense. They'll say, oh, it has to do with magnetism or something. They'll always say that, whatever. But bullshit. Okay, I mean, I've never, I'm having a hard time. Like there's something going on. So yeah, and there's also places I've seen. Growing up, there was another place somewhere where if you go to this place out in the woods and you stand there, it will literally distort reality, where the person who's 6 foot tall will look smaller than the person who's like 5 foot tall, and they're standing right beside each other. But when they step towards you, the one instantly grows. It's fucking crazy.
We've got that portal up here too in Thompson Park, where people will be missing for time and they won't even notice that they were missing.
Huh. See? Okay.
And they said when they're in there, everything looks like yellow and old. Really weird. Creepy.
That's weird. See, I'd like to go to some portals, check them out and stuff. Maybe.
Come visit. We'll lose you in the park. It says the portal moves around though.
Oh,
it's not in the same spot, but it's in the same general.
Maybe I can take something that detects magnetic fields and we can figure it out where it is.
I showed you the article about it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and they talk about stuff. So they say there is some.
Yeah, it was even on the news.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? I can kind of believe that. Somebody did tell me I had a porthole at my shop. When I had the shop, there was
that's a
lady
demon
that
portal.
was like, Well, it was definitely something weird going on over there. And
There was a
I
demon
experienced
portal
enough.
in my cousin's garage.
A demon portal
Yeah,
in your cousin's
portals
garage.
are. Yes,
Okay. All right. Well,
they tore it down and it stopped being weird. So
when I was over there, when the one in my shop, I don't know when it was. I mean, it was always there. Whatever. I'm just saying. Somebody said this once to me. They were like really a spiritual person. They're like, oh my god, there's like some type of portal here, and I'm like, huh? And I didn't even believe it, but there was a bunch of weird shit that happened. I'm not gonna lie, like paranormal stuff that happened at that shop. But of course,
have
that
you
was
ever
after
seen the
Mandela, so I don't know.
have you ever seen the portals they make with mirrors?
No, what do you mean?
Okay, so back in the Victorian times, they used to have these rooms, like kind of like a little telephone booth in their house, and they would surround it with mirrors, and then sit
Uh-huh.
in the dark. And after a few minutes, your vision would change, and you'd see all these versions of yourself, like that didn't match yourself. Oh, it's so creepy. And they would talk to spirits through the mirrors.
Well,
Have you ever heard of that house
that's
that woman kept
understandable.
building because she thought
Uh-huh.
if she stopped building it, she had one of those weird mirror rooms.
So there was a guy who basically, oh god, watch this video, man. It was freaking cool. It was crazy. This guy apparently had used some sort of, what was it? Okay, let me think about this. It was either there was a way to create some sort of to open up a channel between, well, our world and another one. Now, where the other world, with what was coming through, I don't know. But the way they did it was using uh like the same type of geometric pattern that you would see in like the golden ratio. And so
Mm-hmm.
it was like this circular metal, like it like sort of like tall walls that just, whatever, you'd sit in the center of this thing. It was weird. And they say that like people have talked about doing this stuff and channeling things while you're sitting in these things, and people can actually, make them themselves or whatever, which is weird. But it sounds like what you're talking about is like scrying mirrors and stuff, where people are using
Yes,
mirrors
yes, that's what they would
because,
do. Yeah. And then it would
yeah,
end up like summoning things, and they would be like trapped in the mirror room because ghosts are dumb, I guess, and they just couldn't figure out how to get back out.
yeah. See, I ain't playing. See, I don't go looking for that stuff, man, because see, I'm an observer. So when I observe things and I'll watch other people do this crazy shit, and I've watched people do it for years, and I'll tell you, watching people start doing stuff like that and then seeing the end result after a couple of years, it ain't good for you. Okay, these people look really torn up. And one case in point is a dude who used to do spirit boxing. Dude, look at
Oof.
his videos from a couple years, earlier to now, and you're like, holy shit, dude, you talking to spirits has not been good for you. I mean, just you can just see how it's aged him, and it has made him look unhealthy, sick, because he's fucking around with this stuff, man, and it's pulling. I mean, it can't be good for your physical body, your spiritual sense either, because you're
Yeah, because
messing
they're
around with
like,
this
they
stuff.
suck the life right out of you. That's how they get their
Uh-huh.
energy. But we've seen so many pictures of mirrors like not showing what was actually in the room, like, and people having different expression in the mirror than they do on their face. I don't trust mirrors at all. Never have a mirror in your bedroom because ghosts can get in.
Oh,
These
well,
are just
shit.
some
Well,
things,
we all
man.
great. Yeah. Well, that was weird because that's when so one night I brought Puppy. I put him out on the bed. I had a blankie for him and everything. I wake up one night. The dog is freaking standing there all fours, and he's staring right at the mirror, just staring right in that general direction, like over toward the mirror. Freaked me out, like there was something in the damn room. That is so, man. I was like, okay, what does this dog see? And he was like visibly upset, you know. So Yeah, maybe there's something there.
Animals can definitely sense things.
I don't know. Yeah.
Do you know why the
Yeah.
Egyptians kept cat around, Dan?
Why, Fizzy?
They believed that the cats could lead away evil spirits.
They did.
I think they
The cats.
could. Kitten?
Well,
Oh, she's sleeping.
hmm,
I'm just gonna say that she
sleeping on the
can
job.
probably.
Well, yeah, I think the animals definitely are more into. My little dog once was barking at the corner of my kitchen. That was strange. He was just
Mm-hmm.
barking at the corner. He wasn't crazy. He wasn't like old. He was fine. Never seen him do that before. And one day he was just barking at the corner like there was something there. And of course, I think girls are more in tune to seeing this. So when I had my roommates, they were seeing like a black shadowy thing in the house, and they said it was small. Like I think it was like maybe an animal of some sorts or an animal spirit. It's like I don't know. That
A
was weird.
hellhound.
A hellhound. Well, I hope not. Why is it gotta be a hellhound? God, gee whiz.
I
Well,
don't
anyway,
know.
whatever it was. I don't know. I'm just saying. Weird. Let's get to memes. Here we go. We got a little topic here, but memes. Tom Brady is dressed like he's going to kill Roger Rabbit and the rest of Toontown. Yeah,
Yeah, that movie
great.
scarred me. When he put the little cartoon shoe in the dip, oh my god, I couldn't
Yes.
even watch it, Dan. That was so sad.
He does look like.
Why
What
is
was
he
that guy's
doing
name?
that?
What was
Oh,
that
I
guy's
don't
name?
remember.
Yeah, that's so funny. That
Judge
dude,
Doom or something?
something
Judge
like that.
Doom.
Hmm.
Judge somebody. Hated it.
Noble. There are cute single moms in your area that need loving.
Do you know how many times in my life I've seen that right there?
I know, right?
That with a freaking kid in its mouth.
Yep. Like, let me in. Oh, she's so cute. Them. Does your pug bite? Me. No worse. He judges. Puggy. Just
They
judging,
do. Oh my gosh.
Judging you. Then we have
He
this
makes
one.
that face like I'll try to sing to him and he'll be like,
Mhm.
nah. Ninja bread cookies.
Ninja bread cookie kit. Yep. Make 20 ninja bread
That
cookies.
looks like fun.
It does look great, doesn't it? It's so funny. Anyway, cute ninja bread cookies. Let's get into
What's the gingerbread buttons Mandela effect?
gingerbread buttons. What? There's a Mandela effect for that?
Oh, from
Not the
Shrek?
button. Yes.
Not the gumdrop buttons.
What?
Yeah, not the gumdrop button. Button or buttons, or it's my, isn't it? Now he says not my gumdrop buttons. Or buttons.
Who? What are y'all talking about?
The
The
gingerbread,
gingerbread
man.
man from Shrek.
Oh,
When
so
he was
I
being
don't.
tortured. Yeah, and he was taking his
No.
buttons.
I don't remember that at all. I don't even think
Well,
I saw.
Dan.
I did see Shrek, but I didn't retain anything. Good Lord.
I
Anyway,
loved that movie.
yes. Well, it was good, but I really don't remember much. This was over North Carolina. Tell me what you think this is.
What?
I have no idea. The fuck?
What is that?
I don't know. You should know, dude. Fallen Angels,
No, it's something
Space
quite
jellyfish?
by design.
dude. The hell is all that? And it's
Oh,
turning.
maybe it's a bunch of planes, man.
Yeah, man, but
Falling to the ground?
why would they be doing something at night like this? And why would it be? Unless they're just.
I was thinking it's a bunch of planes, like.
I mean, are they doing something? Maybe you think it was for North Carolina. Let's see. I don't know. Was there something going on in North Carolina last night that they would have been doing something like this for an event? Weird. I don't know, dude. Crazy.
Van Lamb says supposedly it was a weather making machine. I was going to say space jellyfish. I don't know.
Somebody said
weird.
Suso sent me a message and he was like, "Hey Dan, is it true that that Texas has banned chemtrails. I was like, I've heard something like that. There was some on the books about us banning them. Right. What are we going to do about it? If they chemtrail, what are we going to do? Like, send somebody up there to catch the
Calm them
plane,
down.
pull them over and arrest them. All I know is that in the morning, man, I got tons of those things everywhere. So yeah, apparently they can ban them all they want, but they're still doing it. But no, I don't even know if that's true.
Were you watching the Texas National Guard bit?
So not really. I feel like there's something weird with that, Noble. I don't know what to say. So you got Abbott. He's defying the federal government and their ruling, saying that he's not going to allow them to take down the barbed wire. Texas like, we're going to protect our border. But then somebody else went down there. And I think this was Monograph's channel. I got to shout out Monograph because he was watching. But he said something about like somebody went down there and showed another video where not the area where all the all the reporters are, but a little further down from it, there's wide open areas of it where people can walk right through. So it's like they have this staging area and they're like, this is the siege, it's the federal government versus the Texans. And he thinks that we're all being sort of like played to sort of get everybody all riled up, kind of like they did for a lot of things, I don't know if this is a natural, it's kind of weird how we're following suit immediately now. All these truckers now are going to be going down to Texas and stuff. And, it's kind of like the same thing Canada did. And it's just weird how all this is just happening.
A lot of other states jumped on board awful soon too, like right away. And then a lot of them in support when it wasn't really necessarily necessary. Like there wasn't really an issue per se, right? Because currently it's like, well, the feds are going to do one thing and the state's going to do another. Whether it really comes into conflict or not is the question, right? So it wasn't necessarily that there was like going to be direct conflict. It's like, oh, well, we cut a fence and we fix it, or we do this and you do that, right? Like,
well,
like one's going to assume, well, they're going to get in a fight over it. Well, that's sort of the human way of it, not the legal way of it, right?
Well, so is there going to be a conflict between the feds tearing down stuff and then, they're getting in our way and we're in their way, and then there's there's some sort of
the
friction
feds already
there.
backed down.
Yeah, and that's what's weird is, okay, so there was a Supreme Court ruling, and so we're just defying the Supreme Court, and that's and like there's no ramification. Like I could be just Abbott playing his hand, but here's the thing: is why didn't Abbott send the National Guard down there for the last 4 years? And also, why is Abbott then taking people who come over here and then paying and shipping them all over the country? Wouldn't you wouldn't you deport them? Wouldn't you do something else? Wouldn't you maybe like, why are you, I know what he's doing, like he's trying to make a point, like they're going to be in all these other cities, but I kind of wonder if there's not like, sort of an effort that's going to make it harder if you have to go round people up. He's distributing them. Huh?
Is the odd thing. I think he can ship them around the country, but I don't think he can ship them out of the country.
Well, you're probably right about that. You're probably right. I was thinking that too. You're right. But at the same time, wouldn't you, doesn't it seem a little strange that, you're doing all this stuff by sending immigrants all over, dot them all over the United States?
Oh, he's helping the situation.
So he's helping the situation by getting them further away from the border. So, but I don't know.
One could argue, well, that's what choice did he had? It was only an option, one of few options he had. What, if anything, he could do about it, right?
The other option would have been to put the National Guard down there from the very beginning, and then
it is kind of odd to wait till now, and
2024 election year, you got to make a statement.
Yeah, it is a little freaking late.
I'm just saying, it's a little odd, and then like
the numbers have been extreme for like the last year almost, I think.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, a lot's going on with that, and again, I'm just kind of taking it with a grain of salt right now. No, I don't trust it. I didn't trust. I thought there was something weird with Waco back in the day too. The whole Waco conspiracy with all that shit that went down. And I think that thing was a false flag operation. I think it was meant to show the American people what happens if you F with the United States government. I think that was a psyop to
Was that
show
Bush
you.
at the time?
That was a Clinton, I think. Yes, Clinton. And I think that was a way to just show people, here's what's happened. You religious fundamentalists, you think you're going to hold on to your Bibles and your guns. Well, guess what? We're going to burn you down and ain't shit you can do about it. And that's all it did. It was just piss off a bunch of people because that's what they saw on television. And I theorize that it did not go down that way. I don't think that. I think the whole thing was a staged event to just play out a scenario to the American people that we are in charge. And that's why nobody got in trouble for anything. That's why nobody went to jail, because technically it never really happened. But we are, they use the media and they use the influence of the media to control the masses.
Dan, are you trying to say nobody died?
Dude, hell yeah, boy. What do you think I'm saying?
What's next?
Yeah, man. You know what, dude? I think that makes a lot of sense, bro. I'm like,
I think they like to murder people. Honestly.
I don't think I think there's a few patsies in there that they'll murder, sure, but like the majority of it, no.
There's probably like a handful of people got out the back door when no one was looking because they were insiders, right? Or not insiders, but
dude, I don't think some of these tragedies
and then ran out at the end.
It's
they were working for the feds. Just fucking all these people kill themselves.
Dude, there was a lot of people, man. Like the whole thing was a stage. The whole thing was fucking weird. And then you got the whole thing that if you go back, you got what is his name? You have Alex Jones. That was where he made his big start. You had the comedian who people say was Alex Jones, right? And then you had him down there in Waco before he died, which was really weird. He knew Alex Jones' producer, which is fucking weird. And then, the whole thing is weird. And when they built Waco, when they built this compound, dude, that thing was like brand new. Like everything was brand new. Okay. And then the feds raid them and stuff. Like, dude, that was all new wood. Go watch it. Like, it's all like nice and, tan and it's not weathered in any way. It looks like they just built the place
pretty new
as a stage.
Yes. People. Relatively, at least for there, but I don't know. One would argue that they get like their life savings and shit, whatever, all the money from the people.
Joe, don't get me started on that.
They did some shit to try to make money. Can't remember what exactly. Some things they did to make money, but
don't get Joe Bohr says I'm saying no play. You do, you're damn right, dude. You're something.
Oh, Life Matrix in Love with Pearl.
Huh? Pearl.
Yeah, Life Matrix is in love. He said he's in love with Pearl. I don't know. Oh, a cat. Don't get us all worked up.
That guy, Life Matrix is a cat, man. He's a cat. He's cat first, baby. Cat first.
Well, everybody likes cats, but
yeah, I'm just saying though. He's like, man, he loves him some kitty. Wow, that just came out way wrong. We're just gonna move on. Just gonna move. Next. Canada. What is up with your freaking country, bro? You need to get a grip, Noble.
Nice, right?
There are singing jingles to kids about killing themselves, dude. What the? Y'all are all down with this.
What is this?
Suicide.
Where'd you find
watch
this?
it. I don't know. Somebody says it's real. Let's watch
Canadian?
And it's Canadian.
It's okay to pass away today. It's okay to pass away. It's okay to pass away today. It's okay to pass away. If your family is struggling, juggling the bills, really feel the burden of the doctors and your pills, call us up today and we're gonna say that it's okay to pass away. It's
Jesus.
What is this?
I don't know. Let's
Where'd you
see
get it?
what the okay. So this came from Jim Cranshaw. He says, yes, this is real. This actually ran as a paid ad on YouTube. So it was a paid ad on YouTube.
Okay,
On
where's the
Canadian
Canadian
YouTube?
part there? Yeah.
Canadian. Well, I don't know. It says right here, Canadian for assisted suicide for kids. Dude, is that? Come on, man. Is that really an ad?
Who paid for it?
Come on. I don't know, man. That's weird, man. I don't know. Let's see. That's all it gives you. I don't know if it's real, but it's definitely bizarre. Whoever sat there and made this is.
And the voice of the character is like a dumb British person. Like, what is this? So.
Well, what is that thing anyway?
Oh my God!
Like,
Pearl the cat is here. Hello, Pearl.
oh
Sorry.
wow. He has a. It's really. You know what's really shocking about it? It's like Matrix actually has a YouTube for the cat.
I'd watch it.
That's him. Well, you know.
It's just a live cam of Pearl.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, dude. He logged out and then logged back in as the cat. Okay. All right, life. Watching you, man.
So.
Yes.
Shouldn't that those are probably kids with cancer? What they're saying, like your parents can't afford you anymore
because
and
assisted suicide in Canada is a new hotness. Like apparently, like they're okay. Like a lot of people are cool with that, and apparently they've changed the rules over the years. You know, first it was terminally ill people, right? Now it's like, well, you know, if you're just, you know, I don't know, they've changed the rules so they've made it easier for other people to go ahead and get assisted suicide as well. But you have to, of course, you just can't show up at a clinic and go, I have to kill myself today. You have to have doctors and stuff sign off on it.
Not yet, anyways.
You know, not yet, anyways. Right. Diaper spa in New Hampshire, where grown people can pretend to be babies, is getting neighbors riled up. Really? I don't know. Are people really diaper spas?
In a controversial treatment program in the town of Atkinson, New Hampshire, a woman there says she's offering a unique way of treating trauma involving adults wearing diapers. 7's Dan Housley shows us the idea has some who live in the neighborhood pretty concerned.
What kind of trauma are we talking about here?
I don't know,
man.
New
Hampshire is known as the live free and die state, but some here in Atkinson are wondering if this new business takes that a little bit too far. The owner of what she says is the first and only diaper spa in the country invited me in for a look to try to dispel some of the fears and misconceptions.
Play-Doh, kinetic sand, crayons.
It looks like a child's playroom.
You're only going to make it worse, lady.
Oh my God.
I saw this on Law and Order.
Shoes.
Colleen Murphy shows me the
Misconception. There's only one thing to perceive there.
Therapy that involves
anything more is worse.
Diapers to deal with stress or trauma. And what about the diapers? It's a diaper spa.
This is my changing area. So it has diapers and baby powder and wet wipes and I guess everything you would expect.
The Diaper Spa website offers nursery spa care for $300 an hour, virtual play dates for $200, and a diaper B&B.
What are they doing?
$100 a day, what Murphy describes as a premier experience with a little one inside of you.
It helps them process whatever trauma it was. A lot of times it's childhood trauma when they were still in diapers or just getting out of diapers.
This is a way we process trauma.
Story time.
I'll tell you what's traumatic is that shark and right there. I mean that baby Yoda's got to go too.
I've seen a lot of this lately where people will go to heal their inner child by being children, and it's creepy and weird.
Well, I remember years ago there was that one freak that was dressed as a little girl, you know, and he was like, yeah, and he got adopted by some family, and he's in there with the pigtails and everything as a 40-something-year-old man playing with their little girl, and they think this is acceptable. Like, yikes. I don't know, man. I don't think this is helping matters.
I think it would be the opposite of healing if you're like stuck in
Let
the
me
past,
get this straight.
you know?
You don't believe the Waco video we watched, but you believe that.
What, the diaper thing? Yes. You know
that
why, man?
someone's going to adopt some 40-year-old dude to hang out with their little girl. Yeah, right.
I don't think I believe it. What I'm saying is it was promoted. Okay, I'm not saying that it really happened. What I'm saying is that's what was on the news. That's what they promoted, and it's like
Right.
in my mind, it was
It's
a way.
absurd.
This is dude. It's all absurd. But what they do, man, is they throw this crap out there, and now here we are with diaper spas. We've come full circle. You know what I'm saying? Like before, we all pretty much agree that was crazy. And I bet you this chick's fucking place is full, man, of freaking adults that want to go put on diapers. Like, what the fuck? This is what we've come to, you know? I'm just using that as an example, okay? Let's not confuse
I've
Waco
seen it
diapers, all right?
online as well as any therapist that recommends this treatment is no.
It's so weird.
They don't. It's all just a ruse. All it is horny dudes.
So you're saying this is just horny men?
Oh yeah, and maybe some of them kind of a little twisted, like they want to piss or shit in the diaper, you know, and then they'll go get off. Oh fuck yeah! Who else is gonna pay like $200, $500, whatever?
No shit, dude.
Some dude that can't
$1,500.
money to blow.
I'm sorry, but I can go buy some Depends for a lot less than $1,500 if I need to shit
Yeah,
myself.
but they have people like act like your
Holy
nanny
cow.
and stuff. Like it's definitely a kink. I mean,
Yeah.
And they were trying to
so-
pretend it.
I just this world, man. The fact that they're actually putting it, that's what
they
I'm saying.
just
is
want
like,
their
this is-
insurance to cover it.
the fact that this strangeness is all over me. This is what's on the media, dude. Wow.
Health insurance.
All right, I gotta see the
Move
rest.
on,
Hold
Elsie.
on. All right, let's watch the rest. Here we go.
You understand why people read this when they think for an adult in a diaper? You talk about the judgment. They find it strange.
They do. And I don't ask them to understand. It would be nice if they did, but you are not going to all understand other people's needs and lifestyle.
Some neighbors are outraged, and an online petition has been started to block the diaper spa from operating here.
I'm sure there's a lot of kids that live around here, and what type of people are going to do that?
You do what you want in your home, but in business, it's not right for the community.
Others say live and let live.
Just wouldn't bother me. I mean, if I didn't need it, it still wouldn't bother me.
Murphy says her clients are all over 21.
What?
Says the diaper wearing isn't about recreation or sexual fetishes.
What do you hope?
Of course.
Of course not.
That people learn to be more accepting of people that
They need to wear
different.
diapers.
Murphy tells me she's licensed in New York and Maine, but not in New Hampshire. She believes she doesn't need a license to practice the kind of therapy that she is handing out.
Yeah, what kind of therapy is that anyway? Like, yikes. Okay, well,
Apparently, she's
There you
handing it out.
yeah. Wow, man. Okay. In this clip, this is what you call getting the dike knocked out of you right here. Hold on.
What?
That's not good. I broke some ribs.
Dude. Yeah.
You saying that they're lesbians?
Yeah, well, it was reported that after she woke up, she was completely straight, legit. So,
Yeah.
just kidding. I'm joking. Oh, that we already saw, dude. Okay, yeah. I don't know what this is, guys. Some sort of weird something going on with. I don't know. Let's watch and see.
Yeah, that's cool.
Huh. I've seen this where the fucking lake just raises up like that. Isn't that wild? Ooh, that's crazy. That's like some biblical shit right there, man. That's like the crossing of the Red Sea right there. I've seen a lot of weird shit since Mandela Effect with the Earth, doing like moving and making changes like a lot quicker than normal geological time should allow. Just saying, kind of weird. All right, just quick clips there. This girl here, man.
The first one was ice getting pushed up.
Yeah, Tweaky. Listen to Tweaky talk, man, about some dead soldiers. She hates America so bad, like she can't even speak with any like true empathy. Listen to this.
Obviously, our deepest condolences go out, and our heartfelt condolences go out to the families who lost three brave folks who are military folks, who are brave, who are always fighting, who are fighting on behalf of this administration.
Hi, Corinne, military wife here. Just so you know, the United States military does not fight on behalf of your administration. Doesn't fight on behalf of any administration. The United States military fights on behalf of the United States and the United States Constitution. The 3 U.S. soldiers who were killed in Jordan over the weekend and the 34 others who were injured were there defending the freedom and liberty of Americans. This is what happens when you hire a black lesbian simply because she's a black lesbian and not because she's any good at her job. It should be illegal to be this incompetent. 3 U.S. soldiers are dead. And the most this woman has to offer is to mumble some incoherent sounds like a stroke victim. Now, maybe if we had a president who knew his head from a hole in the wall, whose fortitude on the world stage was stronger than a wet spaghetti noodle, we wouldn't have dead soldiers and a press secretary who has all the intellectual capacity of a bean sprout.
Okay.
I forgot she was a lesbian, but it makes sense.
Yeah. She was proud to tell everybody, she's
the first woman of color lesbian.
Lesbian and BIPOC. No, I don't know. Whatever.
The lady can't say anything. She has to be so careful what she says, not to imply anything else or anything that will lead to any question, any good question to question things, right? So everything she says, it has to be in a way that's can't be implementing anything or implying anything. It's like stupid. It's like surface level information, right? That's why she's coming up with the simplest words and the simplest information possible, because it doesn't mean anything to keep them out of trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they it's just that I don't know, she has no idea what she's talking about most of the time. I mean, all she is just a cover for any questions that come her way. She's just there to misdirect. She literally never answers any questions at all. Noble. It's horrible watching her, and it's just like anytime
she'll get mad and kick people out.
Oh, she's nutty. Anyway, this was Canada again for Noble. Somebody was buying
the Canadian thing,
some drumsticks, man. I don't know.
Our food prices are outrageous. Here we have a pack of drumsticks from Costco, $202.
Really?
And $2, man, for some chicken, Noble.
Can you go back a little bit? Can you see the price per kilo on that? What they got going on? Just go back so it's a little bit not fuzzy. Okay. I think it might have been him just yet.
There you go.
I can't quite tell.
99.99 per.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, how big is that package?
Well, it's $99 or 99 cents per kilogram. $100.
Stretch your arms out when you pick it up.
A kilo.
Chicken shouldn't be that expensive. It's one of the things that went up the least, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, $2.90. Are you saying it's $2.99 a kilogram? And it's 2-point-something kilos.
It's saying it says 99.99 per kg right here.
Okay, that makes sense. And then there's 2 kgs. That's why it's $200.
There's 2 kgs. Yeah.
So it's
how much is a kilogram of chicken?
It's a miss. It's a typo.
It's got to be a misprint, right? There's no fucking way. So they misprinted it. It was probably $20.
Yeah, they punched in the wrong number in the machine.
Yeah, it's probably $22.18 instead of $202. Okay, makes sense. I was just tripping because I was like, well, let me ask Let's see. I'm the kind of guy who wants to get down to the bottom of it. Though I will ask a Canadian. See, I'm not just going to assume like Americans would do. Like, oh my God, chicken's $200 again. So, anyway, cool. Just want to make sure we got that straightened out. It's bad when Dr. Phil is going after you. There's Dr. Phil being. I guess he's doing now. Dr. Phil's doing, I guess, a promo or something about the border. Dr. Phil.
Over 454 million lethal doses of fentanyl during this border mission. Governor Abbott has said that the federal government has broken the pact between the United States federal government and the states. Governor Abbott says President Biden has refused to enforce those laws and has even violated.
Is Dr. Phil? Was he from Texas?
I think so. Yeah.
He kind of has a Texas kind of accent and stuff. Okay.
I think that's where he's got the ranch, the Turnabout Ranch.
Oh, I heard some stuff about that.
Mm-hmm.
Taxpayer dollars to tear open Texas border. To tear open Texas border security infrastructure. Governor Abbott says President Biden has enticed tens of thousands of illegal immigrants away from 28 legal entry points along the Texas border and into the dangerous and deadly waters
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Well, anyway, Dr. Phil's doing a spot. Look for that. I'm sure you're going to see that around.
If you're from Oklahoma, you're pretty much from Texas.
I'm not really going to play that. I just wanted to show you something. Look at these two. They kind of do look like the kind of people that are probably having sex and their brother and sister. It's disgusting. But look at them. I mean, I would, it doesn't really shock me. I'm like, yeah, okay. They're probably, yeah. If I saw them, they're like, we're brother and sister. I'm like, yeah, you're doing your sister. There's no way. Like, I would already assume that. Just saying. Anyway, just weird.
What is this image of?
This apparently these two got caught having sex.
Had incestuous sex in front of children. And
Yeah, in Florida.
Child. Ocala police officers arrested 32-year-old Samantha Tober and her brother, 34-year-old Leonard
Yeah.
Tober.
But I mean, I'm just saying that it doesn't surprise me. It just kind of look like the kind of folks that probably get down. Anyway, family tree doesn't branch. That's all I'm saying. It's Florida. Why does Biden have so many different faces? I don't know. He does have a lot of different faces. Look at him here. He doesn't even look like the same man. I mean, look at him. His eyes are open.
Yeah,
here.
I think that's the original, right?
That's the original Biden.
Faces. So you're going to wear
Yeah.
all the same one out at once?
Well, I'm just saying, it's weird. He doesn't look like the same guy. Let's see here. Whoa.
Yeah, the new one they are using doesn't look anything like him.
Oh, we already discussed the ear. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. 2016. Okay. 2019 Biden.
He does have body doubles, right?
Oh, yeah. I think he does. Sure. I think are they using the latex masks or something? I don't know what they're doing, but it's. But here's what's weird, right? What I can't get. Okay, I've seen the mask, right? And I know when people wear the mask, it looks amazing. You look just. I mean, you can't tell it's synthetic. But why, then, would you put a mask on someone to look like Biden, who still acts and says dumb shit? Wouldn't you put a mask on somebody younger who would be like, that's what I'm saying. I go, why are you continuing?
Jim Carrey.
I think they want us to notice. I think they want us to
I
know.
would put a mask on Jim Carrey.
I don't know what they want, Fizzy, but it just seems weird. Like this whole damn thing is like some sort of script. Like, fine, if he can't play the role, they have to get someone else to do it. Why don't you get somebody who's charismatic or that can actually, walk and doesn't get lost on stage or, stuff like that. Right? I'm just saying, you should be able to pick a better actor if you're wearing a mask. Just my thoughts. Okay, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've seen like girls do the fancy stuff on the horses and stuff. Fizzy, this is a early clip of Fizzy training on her horse. Let's watch, people.
Which is your partner.
Look at Fizzy.
You can't do anything without
Good job, Fizz.
your horse. Can
Nope. Nope.
Why would you do? Why would
Is her
you
head
risk?
caught?
No,
Is her head caught in there?
that's one of her moves. That's a signature move.
That's
Okay.
disgusting.
What if that? Do you know how much? Do you know how much horses poop all the time? They just
Yeah,
let it
Dan.
go.
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah,
That's
Dan.
why I said that's
What?
disgusting. I
I
never
know.
showed you my horse, but I've never done that with a horse. No.
Oh, she calls us 2 horses in a cup.
She does
That's what this move is. Yes, that's the name of the move.
That has got to be so gross.
If anybody have the,
Any
does anybody-
minute it can
you have to be
just-
pretty old to remember that reference. But anyway, okay.
I know what it is.
Sorry.
Did you know
Oh.
that Kellogg's actually came out with blue waffles? Like, that was an internet meme for a long time.
They did.
Disgusting.
Oh.
Yes. Blue raspberry waffles. Everyone's. Oh, Suso wants to come with Pearl. He wants to
Oh,
join
wait.
with Pearl.
Really? Okay. With Pearl, with the kitten. The kitten wants on too?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Well, I don't really, I'm a little nervous. I feel like Life made sure to get on my broadcast and literally start meowing. I don't trust him. Oh, this little girl is the cutest little thing. Except she likes to play with spiders. What is wrong? CPS needs to be involved. Okay, just saying.
Oh, gross.
She's a sweet. Oh my God, look at. And what's weird is the spiders have become her friend. Like she just picks them up, and they're like, "Look, oh my God, those are big." Now watch. They'll actually crawl towards her. They're like super friendly. And it's cute, but it's creepy at the same. Look, they'll follow her. Like, come here, we love you. I don't. I mean, I want to be
cute
like
if they
that. Is
weren't
the
so
cute?
gross, you know?
I know, and I want to enjoy this clip. I do, and I want to be like, oh, that's sweet, but it's fucking scary as shit. Like the fact that she's just picking up these giant ass spiders. Oh my God. Anyway, she's a sweetie.
Yeah, she didn't choose those.
I don't know. Just weird, but I'm sure the spiders are. I mean, they're tarantulas. They're pretty much pretty harmless. I found this one too, Fizzy, just for you. It's a great story. Here it is.
Well, hello. Where in the world?
I don't know, but I couldn't understand. They're coming to say it's a bigger vehicle. I didn't stop.
Wow. Where did you pick them up at?
They're right here. I stopped right here and called the sheriff's department.
Okay.
They said there's a zoo somewhere close by.
Okay. Well, hello.
They're friendly.
Huh?
That's how I get to talk with you. They want to check out everything.
All right.
Yeah, they're completely friendly.
I'm still a little timid. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, hello. Yeah. I wonder if they're from the zoo or if it's
Gotta be.
Mama or.
They're not blackbirds.
Yeah, they're. Wow. Oh, hello.
No. Could have been done. The bigger one's a little bit pushy.
Yep.
Okay. Now, oh, now. Quit. I'm practicing. They want food or something.
Yeah.
They're clearly domesticated. You should hook up in the back of the damn truck and all. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Hey.
Oh, no, I feel claws. I don't like claws. No claws.
You might want to get back to it. They're gonna check you out. Oh, quit.
He said he found them in this area.
They were right on the side in the ditch right here.
They're like, oh crap, don't tear up my car, please. They're climbing on my car. Yeah, I'm gonna get back in my car. All right. Bye. All right, I'm gonna try to get photos so I can show wildlife.
This is really dumb.
What's happening? Raccoons have taken over her car?
They're freaking bears.
Oh, God.
I don't know. This guy
cannot
thought.
pet
I
them.
don't know. I don't understand why this cop would get out of her car. Or why dude's dumb enough to hang out with these bears that are hanging out.
They don't look like black bears. We're thinking either brown bears or grizzly bear cubs.
All of them. See, that's juvenile black bears.
Oh yeah, they're not black
They're
bears.
brown or grizzly. Pretty certain they're grizzly.
They're like a black bear. Are they not?
It's like they're not afraid of people because they'll come.
They're not very black, but
And they'll let you pet them, and they're very curious. But
I would be terrified that Mama would be around the corner.
yeah, that's why I'm back in my car. But I mean, they've already got big claws because they stand on their hind legs, and you can feel them.
Okay, the shenanigans at 3:30 a.m.
Yeah, not the call I was expecting for sure.
Whoops. I thought that was super cute. Fizzy.
Suso's feeling rejected, and he wants me to beat you with a stick.
You know, okay.
oh, he said he's going to go back to Brian Staveley's channel.
Oh, is that what he's saying? Oof. Oh, boy. Okay. The peer pressure that happens on my show, man, it's crazy. Hold on. Let me send
Change
links.
the tab while you're at it.
Holy cow. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why this stupid. This is VidMax, dude. They are awful. I'm sorry.
I don't want to try that.
Man,
too.
there is a penis.
That is a finger. They just do that stuff. They're just weird like that.
Are
They
you
always
sure?
show some-
Because that was like,
No.
that was,
Fizzy.
you know,
100%. That is a finger. Okay. Don't worry. That's a throbbing finger, you weirdo. I can't believe you thought that was a
You
penis.
said the T word.
robbing.
You just
Number.
had to add to the situation, didn't you? Oh, fuck.
I'm trying to
Okay,
send you a
all right.
picture, and it will not send for my life.
One second.
What is wrong with this stupid thing?
I know. I need a lot more than coffee right now.
Idea. I
Okay.
get Uso in here.
I am. I'm trying to. Let's see. Hold on. I haven't sent an email in ages. How do I do this?
One of these days, I should go on a show and just get high as like beyond. But
Right. I had to clear out my Google was mad at me. My Gmail was like, "You're over your limit, and if you don't clean it, we're not gonna be able to send you emails."
There's a
and-
limit?
yeah, there's a
they
limit.
just
I apparently
bumped it off the bottom. That's what
Well,
they
I
used
just-
to do.
Yeah, I know. They
Back
just try to
before
scare you. They're trying to get you to buy more room,
Right.
more gigs. All right,
Augmented
Suso.
reality is coming. Look out. I called it a year ago, 2 years ago?
God, I've got 3.
That's the Matrix, the augmented reality.
I've got 3 emails for Suso. God, you shill. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna send it to this one, I guess. Let's see.
I'm gonna get
It
some
won't
coffee.
send the photo. I don't know why.
Here, I'm sending this to Suso. All right, there, Suso. Check the mountain man one. Okay. All right, buddy. I picked that one. All right. In Russia, if you ever thought driving to work was sort of treacherous, we all I know I live in Dallas now, and Dallas has grown exponentially since Mandela Effect. Apparently, it's like one of the largest freaking cities in the United States now, in the surrounding areas, and due to traffic can be brutal. But it can't. But at least I'm not in Russia. This is Russia. Here we go. Holy shit! Woo! Okay.
Why does everyone in Russia have a
If
dash
you
cam?
because there's so many scammers and stuff, and people will run out in front of your car and say you hit them. Yeah, they they had to all have dash cams because just to protect themselves in Russia. It's bad, man. A lot of people doing some naughty stuff. Okay, so there's that. But yeah, man, Russia. Goodness. You know he soiled himself. He had to I soiled myself
Yeah.
just watching. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to just pull over for a second and yeah, gather myself, wipe my ass. He's pulling over right now. He's like, "Yeah, I'm done for a little bit."
Yeah, that's scary.
Russia. All right. This guy bought a $6,000 e-bike. What do you think happens like 3 hours later after he bought it?
Oh, when you told me about this, I thought you meant like guy, like our guy.
No. And this is how you get a Democrat
I'm good.
to turn to
I think
Republican. Right here. Boy, he had a really, look at that, man. He bought the sport model e-bike too. He was super cool. I know he was thinking, hell yeah, man. Don't have to pay for gas anymore. And I can drive up to Starbucks. And this is going to be awesome.
That can't be good. I love it. $6,000. Get an e-bike. They said it'll be fun. What a blast. I'm having fun.
We want to go all electric.
All right, wait. I think I skipped ahead. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't say. There's this one part that's hilarious where he's trying to figure out. He's thinking like it's just overheating. That's what the funny part was. Hold on.
No, I'm good. I think so. That can't be good. I don't even know what the to do.
First e-bike ride for this biker went horribly wrong. He said that he only drove for 3 to 4 miles when he started smoking and bursting into flames. Luckily, he didn't get burned. He managed to get off it quickly, but he couldn't do anything other than watching it burning to the ground.
Oh, that sucks.
Me, dude.
I heard those batteries are kind of dangerous for that. You can't put them out.
He's trying to blow it. Like he's gonna blow it out.
It's not on fire. It just
I love this part. No, it's not on fire. No, it's what? No, I love this. It's like total denial, right? Wait a minute.
good. It's not on fire. It just overheated. Thank you. I don't know how to unplug my battery.
I love it. It's not on fire. I'm in denial. It's just smoking and it's hot. It'll cool off. I can ride home. Yeah,
That
right.
electric bike.
Yeah, an
Oh,
electric
the
bike.
battery's burning up.
Oh yeah, dude, I've seen these happen. Like where people like, they're like, oh yeah, I'll just put my electric bike in my apartment. Shit,
Mhm.
they won't let you in. They won't let you bring those things in anymore, man, because they just burst into flames, burn down the whole place, and you can't put out the battery, right? Or it's
No.
really difficult. Yeah.
And you're not supposed to put water on it because that'll make it worse.
Right. Oh, that was better. Yeah, turn it over so it can really burn. Good job.
Yeah, this is awesome. I love it.
That's where he breaks out of smoke. If you know, that's all you can do, really. That's the best right here. That should be This should be a freaking meme right here. Anyway, poor guy. So there's that. Suso, I sent you a link, dude. So Mountain Man. That good? That's the one I sent you. That's the one I got for you, buddy. I got 3 really, but I sent to Mountain Man at Gmail. Okay. There's that.
Did I show you that video game already? I think I may have.
You sent me some links. Let me see what you sent me. Hold on.
I can't remember if I brought it up like last show or 2 ago.
Nobo.
Oh, and the Scarab Crew.
I see some of the and Scarab. I see the one you just sent me, the Alex Jones video game.
Yeah. Did I show you that? You didn't put that.
We did cover a little bit, but it's awesome.
Yeah, Dan was
I love
supposed to play it on stream.
Yeah, we were gonna stream it and play it. Sorry, I get busy. Let's see. Can we
He's
watch
a little
it?
bit slacker.
I know. I have been.
Oh, I sent you a link to a Time magazine article too, but it's not Mandela stuff or nothing. The secret history of the shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. It's just a bunch of shit that they did and they're admitting to it, essentially. But
what the hell?
A funny piece of history.
Super Mario Brothers, and now the ultimate retro nostalgia throwback game. I present to the world Alex Jones's New World Order Wars. They're turning the friggin' frogs game. I'll eat your ass, you Nazi scum. Let's free the Patriots and defeat the globalist tech deal.
We are going to defeat the globalists very bigly.
Trump's in it?
Is mostly peaceful.
That should be a secret weapon in the video game right there.
Oh, big deal. I'm taking you down, rapist.
I did not have sexual relations with that saxophone.
Download it now at AlexJonesGame.com because, as we all know, anything badass gets censored.
Wow. Okay. All right, Alex. That's freaking great. Yeah, it looks like a fun game, man. Let's see what else we have here. Scarab Crew. I see Fizzy's pony. Why do I have a picture of a pony, Fizzy?
Because you were talking about horses, and I wanted to show you my horse, and then it wouldn't send, so now it's irrelevant. Isn't he handsome?
Well, look. Here's the thing. Since you sent it, we'll go ahead and show it. There. That is a cute horse.
His name was Mizpah.
What's wrong with its legs?
What do you mean?
Well, they look short and stubby. Looks like a mule.
He was half pony and half quarter horse.
Oh, okay.
So his mom was a pony and his dad was naughty, and so we got a mixed horse.
I see. Okay. A diverse horse. Very nice. Let's see. Okay. Julia Child. Oh wait.
Yeah.
No.
Julia Child. Super spy and a chef. I just thought it was so funny that if you read the story, it says that they were worried about sharks bombing people. So they had Julia Child, who's known for like being a French chef. She came up with a recipe for a shark repellent so that they wouldn't get bombed by sharks.
Right.
That was a real worry they had back then.
A real worry. Okay. Suso, I sent the link.
Sent it to him.
I sent it to him too. I think he's. I'm not gonna just speculate, but I believe that there's other things at play here that are causing him to not quite understand.
Do you think he's trolling us?
I don't think he's trolling. I think he wants to get online, but I don't think he has the faculties right now to properly
He should have gotten it. I just sent
navigate.
it through Facebook. So
I wonder. Let's see. It is a Saturday night. It's definitely Miller time, if you know what I'm saying. So it's very possible.
no, eat bombed by sharks.
Stu's so desperate.
No, of course not.
You may partake in a little marijuana now and then.
Oh, Suso. Come
That's
on,
really
man.
quite the combination usually, you get drunk and then you smoke a joint.
Oof, no doubt.
You usually
No,
will
those are the days.
get one where they gotta go real quick.
Man. Dude, that was a good way to wrap up the evening. Just saying, back in the day.
Yeah, good
when
night,
I used to
everybody.
partake. Are you going to bed, Fizz?
I gave you the link, Suso. I gave it to you, and I saw
I
that
sent
you
it to
read
two email addresses, so I don't know what else to do for the guy. Let's see. Spider Girl. We have Throbbing Finger. That's a finger, Fizzy. Okay.
Oh, with a contact on it. He says he's
yeah, with a
trying it. I don't know the problem because I sent you the link. So
Bill Maher says some stuff every once in a while that cracks me up, and then other times he gets so like he just shows his lefty side so bad, and then it's funny, right? Oh, there he is. I see him in the green room. I'm gonna keep him there for a minute. We're gonna watch some Bill Maher. Here we go.
The Atlantic put out an article last year, and it was called "Separating Sports by Sex Doesn't Make Sense," and talked about how we separate sports like the WNBA just because it's just socialization. This is insane.
I agree.
Okay. That's why people vote for Trump. Because there's stuff like that on the left that people just go, I know Trump's horrible, but separating by sports by sex makes perfect sense. And if you think it doesn't, you can't leave the country.
But that's cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Okay. I'm just giving you the answer to the question you're asking all night long. Why do they vote for Donald Trump? It's not always because they like him.
No.
It's because stuff like that is kookier to
People,
and there's lots of
it's kookier than trashing the Capitol. What the f?
Thinking.
Really?
How is it?
See, this is what gets me,
Trashing
man.
the
It's
Capitol makes a lot of
like
sense.
how can you say they trash the Capitol when like now that see, this is what I don't get. This is what it just annoys me about their side is that now that we've seen all the videotapes and we've seen the cops letting people in and we've seen all the stuff, how can you claim that any of that really took place when it obviously looks like, the cops were leading people around, opening doors, slapping fives with people. Everybody was cool up to a certain point. Yes, it did get a little rowdy. I get it. But 90% of the people weren't doing anything. So, trashing the cabinet, making it out to be this horrible thing. This is what I'm saying. Like, can't we all agree that there was something more at play here? Especially when you consider like they arrested people who were like literally just walked on the lawn. And yet the guy who was like perpetrating it like the night before, and saying, let's go into the Capitol. They didn't arrest this guy forever. And then they're finally charging him. And then they did charge him. And he's just getting a slap on the wrist. And he was like literally one of the main instigators going after cops and trying to break down barriers and shit. But yet he's okay because he's a fucking informant. So everyone knows that the FBI was totally involved. And yet they still are pushing that narrative. And this is what kills it for their side,
There was
So
a
anyway.
bunch of people already prosecuted and convicted before they released those damn tapes.
Right.
Like a bunch, and there's a bunch of them that got off since. And there's actually, do you know what has happened in very recent times? The guy you were just talking about, who was the FBI dude. What's his name?
Yeah. Shit.
Anyway,
chat knows. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. His case went through, and he got a slap on the wrist. And since then, a lot of the other cases are going easier and easier and easier because the jurors and everybody's seeing, like, what the hell? That guy didn't get shit, and he was telling people to go in and all this shit, right? So
Right.
it has changed a lot of the conviction or the sentencing lengths. It has changed.
Yeah,
a
but
lot
what about the other
already.
people who've been literally held
They're already
captive?
screwed.
Yeah.
Well, that's happening too.
Yeah.
A lot of people got pressured into taking. What do you call it? Sorry, I can't think. admitting to whatever, taking a plea deal, right?
Yeah.
Pressured into it.
Yeah, dude. But that's just
Interesting.
horrible. What our, I mean, like, I just, hey, like if you went in there and say you did vandalize or fine, okay, charge you. But like, dude, like you're going after people, man, like didn't do shit. And they're just making an example out of people. Again, it's kind of that whole narrative of, like I was talking about Waco, and that whole narrative, just to kind of show what the government's capable of. And don't you dare ever try anything like that again, or we'll come get you later. We'll throw you in jail. We don't give a fuck. And that's what that's what people are seeing. And I'm telling
People
you, man.
on the right are seeing it. People on the left don't know anything about it. They're not told anything on mainstream media or in their left news
No,
media.
they're really not. They're literally brainwashed every day by that shit, and it is bad. I mean, anytime I do watch news, and how left leaning it is all the shows, everything is just really bad. But anyway, let's do this. Let me finish up this clip, and then we'll bring Suso.
I'm making Suso look at my cat while he's waiting. Spamming him with cat pictures.
Good job.
It's apples and oranges. It's apples and oranges. One is more evil. One is more horrible. But thinking that, I mean, what would happen if we combine the WNBA and the NBA?
Well, LeBron would go from averaging 25 to averaging 70.
Yep, it's true. Bill Maher is right. Seth MacFarlane
is such a... Oh my God, I can't get in. That dude is so fucking like corrupt, man. Anyway, let's bring old Suso in. What's up, Suso? How you doing, buddy? Okay.
Am I here?
Yeah. What's up, man?
You like my pug dog?
Here with 30 people.
Okay. How you doing, man?
Suso, you're looking a little blue.
Blue.
I don't know what your image was, but
what's up, Bubba?
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, put me on big screen. Come on.
No. Little screen.
He said he was going to show me his cat.
chicken pot pie.
Hold on.
Put it away, Suso. We can't do that on YouTube.
What are you doing, dude? What are you bro? What are you doing on my broadcast, man? What are you doing? Say, dog. What are you doing, bro?
All right, fucker. You're going to get it,
Dude.
now.
No, you need to turn on that light, man, because that looked strange. It was
hand check.
I couldn't tell.
Hand check.
I couldn't tell, dude. I couldn't tell what you were trying to show. Chick, what? Oh, wait a minute. Let me
Chicken
blow
pot
it up.
pie. 3 of my favorite things.
Solo layout here.
Chicken and pot and pie.
Who don't like pie?
Dude, what you did earlier, I thought you were gonna start exposing
I
yourself.
thought he was going to whip it out. Honestly.
I thought he was gonna whip. I did too. I was like, this, and then I look over. I see the microphone, and I'm like, damn, dude.
I mean, what's wrong with you people? If you've seen my last 5 videos, you'd have known I'm not going to whip it out. I deleted all that stuff out.
Well, you did say you
We're
wanted
live.
to troll my. You were planning to troll my broadcast. So,
Well, you.
and I'm like, well,
because I've been
yeah,
looking back.
that is
at-
a troll.
I've been looking back at my old videos because I've been putting some of them up, and you've trolled me quite a bit, and it cracks me up. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't realize he was that evil. It's funny. It's hysterical every time.
Wow.
But, at the same time, I mean, damn,
Oh.
you big troll.
Well, I was about to say, dude, is that your microphone, or you just
This
happy
is-
to see me?
This is this is the microphone that a friend of mine got me. That's right.
Oh,
Did I just
Why
mute
would it be
myself?
black, man?
Because it's cold.
Let me see.
Because it's like 2 degrees there. What happens to those things when it gets cold, fizzy? They turn black.
They turn. No, they don't.
Actually, I don't know if you know this, Dan, but you bought me
Yeah.
this. You bought me this microphone, and you're the reason I'm back on YouTube.
Well, I try to help out my friends when I
So
can.
I have all of this. I'm ready to present anytime you're ready to go. I have all these cat videos I want to put up so I can delete them off my computer. This way, they'll always be there because it'll be on your live show. I can get rid of it. Damn, that's actually hair. I haven't shaved in a while. Jesus.
Wow.
I gotta shave.
I think you should just let that go, man. Who knows? You might have a full head of hair in this reality.
I mean, this is.
I mean, you've been shaving it down, but you don't. I'm like, dude, you got some growth there, man. I mean, you might be like
a month. That's probably a good month. I'm going for dreadlocks.
That's what I'm saying, man. Dread them out. Start twisting now. Twist them up. That way when they grow out, it'll be even. Well, good.
I watched this movie when I was young called The Peanut Butter Solution.
D, I don't mean to interrupt you, but damn, I wanted to say hello to you. You're the reason I'm here.
Why, Suso? Thanks.
I
I'm
miss
happy
you,
for
bro.
you too.
It was
For
like
sure.
a bunch of us, like from 2020 to 2024, just kind of got off or limped off or, here every now and then. And I'm seeing people come back from 2019. I say 2019 now. I don't say 2020. I did there, but. And I see these people slowly coming back. But they're, and all of us are like, yeah, never heard of that. Could be a Mandela effect. I don't know. Never heard of it. I don't know what it is.
Huh.
That's what I've been noticing.
What? That people like us or what? Are you trying to say like people that are coming back like don't really care about the Mandela effect anymore? That's what it sounds like.
What I'm noticing is the people that are into the Mandela effect now aren't really into it so much as in it's like a meme. It's like, oh wow.
Yeah, they're just
Oh,
making
yeah.
content.
It's like, oh my God, yeah, I know. And the Monopoly man doesn't have a monocle, but the peanut guy does, And
Dude, I've internalized the Mandela effect for the last 4 years. I've went through all that. It's like it was a process for me. Okay, and I think for most people here, and at this point, this stage in the game, it's like, come at me with something big or go home. Because I really don't want to. I mean, I still see stuff all the time, and I'm like, whoa, I could bring this up, but I'm just not going to put the energy into making a video about it anymore. Because number one, really, at this stage in the game, no one really cares. Two, I got better things to do with my time. And three, I think that whatever the Mandela effect was, we're beyond it, and I think we need to look forward to whatever's coming next.
is. I mean, don't you think it's still a thing?
Well, it always will be a thing.
Are
If you
you
really
saying?
think
Are
about
you
it,
saying?
I'm blown away all the time when I think about it. Like I know what I know, and when I go back and I'm like, holy shit, look how much the world has really changed. But it's changed on other levels as well as Mandela. It's a whole new place. I mean, dude, I used to never even entertain the thought that there could be another place like my reality was. I would assume that I had a lock on a static reality that's what it was. And then I've come full circle now where I'm like, yeah, I literally feel like I'm in a whole new place. Like my conscious shifted to another Earth that had a different timeline, and I'm here now, and I'm, experiencing it for whatever reason. What happened to my old place? I have no idea.
I find the thing to do to not be uncomfortable in that situation is to accept it. It's uncomfortable still, but if you accept it,
It is what it is, right? I mean, it's part of the.
You kind of get through it, and then what happens?
Yeah.
You let it go. You just kind of blow it off. That's kind of blowing it off. I don't think that's the right thing to do, but it might be. That might be what all this is.
I lost all hope once COVID came through, and I saw my entire
Can you
town.
say that? Can you say that and not get knocked down?
You know what? I'm not monetized. So I don't give a shit anymore.
Okay,
So you can
so
talk about COVID now. Yeah,
You can
you're
talk
cool.
about COVID. That's what
Oh,
I was
yeah.
saying. I chopped up these.
The change.
this
YouTube
last
literally changed.
Video. I chopped this video up so bad because I'm talking about when I was crying watching children with masks on. I said that little bit in my video that I was going to put up. I took that bit out. I'm like, no, if I say children in masks and I was crying, no, that's going to get taken down. Take that out. The vaccine. Every time I said vaccine, I took that out. Every time I said COVID, I took that out. Every time
Yeah.
mask,
I'm
I
not
took
playing
that
that. I hated that. That's what got my channel, shut down ultimately. And, F them. I don't care. You
Do
know
you
what
think
I'm
I should
saying?
just go ahead and put the damn thing up? Because I feel like I'm just
Give a
bitching
shit
the
anymore.
whole
Dude, I
time.
don't
What?
give a shit about
I
YouTube anymore. I
predicted shit,
I
and I'm like,
don't
no, I can't
care.
put that up.
I tried so hard to dance around all that crap for what? To still get my to the point where when they were ready to kill me, they did it in 1 week. They went back and found 3 videos that they didn't like, and I was gone. Fuck them.
And then you came back as the a different Dan.
Well, no, I came back. Well, before I used to have I had a sort of a structure to my channel, and then once it got shut down, it was in shambles. And so when I came back, I was like, what am I going to talk about? Well, I didn't want to just. I'd already done the Mandela thing, so I was like, well, this is a good time to start maybe branching out on other topics that I would like to
How
talk
does the
about.
Mandela effect? And this is something you said when you and I were talking on the phone. You said the Mandela effect. I don't want to quote you because I can't remember the exact words, but it's done. It's over. It's played its course. Is that because the message has been put out to the people that need to get it? And
Whatever happened to cause the
Or-
Mandela effect, whatever happened to cause it, okay? Like there's a lot of theories as to why it happened.
It's still happening.
And no, and because
I
it's
mean,
always,
I don't know
it's
that
always,
it's still happening.
I think that we were privy to a point in time where there was a massive uptick or change in what we perceive as reality. And I think we were the lucky ones who got to witness it and see it and experience it. And I think that for whatever reason, why other people, this is what trips me out, because if this all happened to us, right, then everyone else should also be pretty, like there should be a lot more people that experienced it to some degree like us. And it turns out after we've, been searching around and we've gone out and we've made, how many times have we talked to friends and family and we've done all our, stuff in our research? How many times have we really find what is it? I mean, it's a very small percentage worldwide that really get the Mandela effect and really understand it, So the way I see it is those people here, and I'm going with my mother here because my mother at the time, she was, okay. You guys didn't know my mother, but my mother was like the one person I knew that I could sit down and I could tell her anything and I could talk to her about all my experiences and she would never judge me. And I knew that she's a very intelligent woman. So if I brought up Mandela effects that like JCPenney and the stuff, the current ones at the time that were really bothering me, dude, my mother, she was different. She did not experience the world I experienced, and that's impossible. There's no way that we experienced the world so differently. And so she remembered it, this world as solid as it was, as my world was for me. And once that happened, I realized that, holy shit. And I met too many people that I knew that were had completely changed. That were not the same people. Just their whole demeanor had changed. It was bizarre. And then I sat there and went through the COVID thing, watching the entire world put these masks on and completely become robotic, faceless people. And once I saw that, I realized the darkness that we were sort of, up against. And I realized that was our mission, is to fight that darkness.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was going to say something, but I didn't want to interrupt Fizzy.
Go ahead.
Ever since Dan went to the Hoover Dam, he came back a different person. He was showing me all these weird Tartarian towers and things, and then all of a sudden, he didn't talk to me no more. We didn't watch Mouse on the Mayflower. He's come back and he just has no interest in things. I think he
Dan?
shifted there.
I got something for you.
Thanks, Fizz. Thanks for throwing me under the bus live. I really appreciate it.
No, let's go.
No, I'm blaming the Hoover Dam. It's not your fault, Dan.
Oh, how long that is.
Thanks. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll cover it. We'll
happen
cross
to
that bridge
anybody.
later. Yeah.
Even
Well,
nobody
and I'll
expects-
say this: the Hoover Dam is a very strange fucking place, man. From the fallen angels that are there to the weird, the weird architecture is fucking bizarre, man. That place is not what we think it is. I'm just telling you, that place
I
is a
think
portal or
it's
something.
super old. It's ancient technology, Dan.
It's strange.
And
I'll
it
give you that.
changed
Just okay. Thanks, Fizz. What were you gonna say, Suso?
I have no idea. Yeah, I just put you up. So there you go.
Oh boy, what is
Glenwood,
it?
Glenwood Springs, Colorado.
I'm looking for a goat.
No, you're just looking for bricks. They're all over.
Oh,
the place, right?
oh, bricks.
90 angle, 90 degree angles.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Do you think it used to be a city?
That area where I'm in, yeah, sure, absolutely.
So you're going mud flood on me.
I was trying.
You know, there is too much to the mud flood. That's another thing. Tartaria, the mud flood, the Star Fort, for crying out loud. Give me a break, man. That alone, the Star Fort's shit. Come on, man. Come on. Those things are massive. And you're telling me like no one saw those things until after Mandela Effect, at least us, our group. Dude, that's nuts. And then you look at how big they are, they're like freaking the size of small cities. No, man. That shit did not exist. And then yeah, and then the mud flood. The stuff that trips me out about mud flood is, dude, some of the petrified shit that's out there, man. Like the snake and stuff that's like, it looks like a snake head on the outside. You go inside and you can see its scales. Come on. It's a giant fucking snake. Don't tell me that's just erosion. Kiss my ass.
That new one up is new. It's different. It's not the same thing. Didn't mean to interrupt you. I don't even know how long it is.
You know what, Suso? Who knows, man? All this stuff could be old shit. Huh. You know, it's kind of like this too, how, you know, when I first got into Mandela and all this, you guys remember, did it seem like you were just being like your eyes were open to so much new stuff? And I remember, and oddly enough, I was looking at, and this is how I know reality. This is a strange thing about our reality and about consciousness and everything else, because it just can't happen this way, man. It's just impossible. I remember when I was looking, I remember seeing Devil's Tower in Wyoming a million times. Okay. But after Mandela Effect, I looked at it and I immediately just went, that is a freaking tree. Okay. This is before any of the flat earth people were talking about it. This is just my own internal, you know, my own thoughts. Then a week later, a guy puts out a video called, and many of you guys have seen it, There's No Force on Flat Earth. And it was a whole documentary about all these plateaus that were probably ancient trees. And it's fascinating to me, because here it is. And I was going to make a video and I didn't do it because I was nervous about making that proclamation that Devil's Tower is a tree, man. This is a giant tree. What the hell? Has anybody, I mean, look at the shape of this thing. Come on, people. Let's wake up. And it's like, why didn't I see it before? So now, maybe in some, you know, my old reality, when I looked at it, it looked more like just a rock. It didn't look like the tree like it looks like now. But so whatever's happening, this reveal that's taking place, I find it really strange that this video came out, which got millions of views, talking about the whole trees and the flat earth and the biblical stuff that happened where mainly I believe it was in Enoch where they talk about the defiling of the trees and how they were all removed. But still, when you start to look at these plateaus, it is strange how everything's just flattened out like it was cut down. So, that's all. Sorry, I'm on the soapbox. But what do you got to show us now? What is this, Suso?
I ordered the cat harness in February. It's August. Just to get that shot. So funny. He hasn't moved. He's like, I don't know. I'm not sure this was a good idea. I didn't need the harness. Right, Prince? Just checking out the grass and stuff, buddy. That's what I brought you out here for. It's the first time you ever seen grass, I think.
Cute. Suso, I can't hear you, man. You were muted.
You're muted.
Well, I
You
said I
muted.
got more, and I also said you can't hear me because I'm muted.
Oh, well, great. Well,
Let me just throw
that's
that out there.
fantastic, Suso.
Hey, here's a
you.
really good one. You're gonna love this.
Yeah.
I'll give you I'll give you the short version, the long version. Let's give you the short version. Enjoy.
What do you got?
I gave you something. I put something up here.
All right.
That's me sleeping.
Oh, yeah. So don't you have two cats, Suso?
Yeah.
You have two, right?
Yeah, the other one sleeps. This one just bugs the shit out of me all the time.
Dude, I love when cats walk on my back.
And
Hear that, Kenny?
this is the best. This is the best one. I can't believe.
It's like getting a little, like their little paws or like getting a little kitty massage.
Here, here you go. You're gonna love this. Go ahead, get this up. Yeah, and the funny thing is I woke up earlier and I said, I know how he's gonna wake me up. Let me set up the camera.
Oh.
I can't see.
You can't see.
Oh, there he is.
Well, you missed the best part if you couldn't see before that.
Here, I'll replay it. I'll replay it.
That was worth it. It's worth a replay.
Oh, he's even got stuff on the walls for him to climb.
Oh, sure, all over the place. And Buttercup's up in that top thing, sleeping probably.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And it was like I woke up at 5 or something and to pee or whatnot. And I thought, you know what? I know Hallie's going to wake me up. Let me set this up. So that was kind of cool. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to do that.
Carry on before it turns into another questionable video.
It's Suso in bed. Oh, geez. I got all kinds of stuff here, but I don't even know. I have no idea what some of this stuff is. See, I don't know. That doesn't matter. Let me find something else. I mean, you could put it up if you want. I don't think it's anything. I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's Prince. Going after the birds? I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
Absolutely nothing. I knew that.
Well,
I don't know. This is stuff I just got. I mean, I could. You know what I should put up? I should put up the Miami alien footage I got when I was down there.
Yes.
Miami
Yes,
alien
you should.
footage. What? We talking about?
I can't.
Were you at
talk.
the mall?
I was.
You were-
I just happened to be down there at the time.
Really? I had no idea.
Well, I'm not allowed
Wow.
to talk
This is
about
this is breaking news, people.
I'm not allowed to talk
Suso
about
actually was down there at the mall there in Florida when the aliens arrived. All right.
Sorry, I can't talk about it.
Oh, kitty.
You in my seat, Prince? You in my seat, buddy? I guess it's our seat now, huh?
No, it's his.
All right.
Push that cat off that chair, man.
Yeah, no.
Man, what you do, Susie, is you take a
Don't
stick.
Don't be mean to that baby.
I need to send you a laser. Hey, man, did you get your laser pointer?
Oh no!
Come on, man.
I shifted in
Come
and
on.
out of timelines,
Dude.
a couple of times in between while we talked about that.
Man, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just muting you. I can't. You're supposed to be my laser pointer. We're supposed to be picking on
I thought we
stars.
talked about this. It's not a good idea. What are you gonna do when it actually comes down and just smacks me around? Like, stop pointing at me.
You know what? I need to do that. I what I did is I bought it and then I shifted to a timeline where I didn't buy it, and now I'm going to get back into the other timeline where I did. The thing I just sent you, by the way, might be alien footage. I'm not sure.
Listen,
I don't have it marked.
listen. Let me just just touch on that. Once you pick on, objects in the sky, piss off stars, it becomes addictive. You just want to fuck with them. Although I hope I'm not gonna, I'm causing some sort of issues there.
Dude, but you gotta record it. Why aren't you recording that stuff? If you're gonna
because someone has my camera, Suso. Yeah. So anyway,
I don't have your camera. I bought it. It's mine. What are you talking about? As a matter of fact, here it is, right here.
Oh, there's my old baby right there.
Suso must be thinking of the other reality.
My old P900.
Yeah.
Man, is it still in one piece? After
It is. But I just
Dude.
figured out I got to fix the bottom here to get it on a tripod because I can't-
Oh yeah. Don't duct tape it. Do it right. Do it legit.
Suso, right?
I know, right? Yeah. Where's my camera, Suso?
That's a different reality, Suso. Completely.
Yeah.
I shipped a lot. I can't. This is one of the aliens, I think.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang, I shot you down. Bang, bang, you hit the ground. Bang,
It's going south.
that awful sound.
That's a man, Suso.
No doubt, man.
That's
No, I
going
don't think
south.
it is.
Man.
Going south. You don't want to.
Mm.
I'm looking for the alien footage I have.
Yeah. I have a feeling you don't have alien footage.
No,
I
dude, I was
think
down
he just
there.
said he did. They called him down there. Suso.
Suso.
Whoa.
Hey, Suso. Suso.
Yeah, this is not the alien.
I got this. What is this, dude? What is this? Scare performance after dark? What are we doing?
Burning my virgin eyes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. Here we go. That one will work. This one will work.
All right. In all fairness, we do understand. Like Suso, works in a bar in the middle of Colorado, so one would assume that type of stuff goes down. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
It looks like a clock, man.
Yeah. Looks like the Mayan calendar.
Mm-hmm. Weird.
It's an orb. No, it's actually a What is that? A Venus or something? That
I
you
think it was
zoomed in?
Venus. I think that's what I was filming.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's so overexposed, man.
I'm holding my breath so bad
Yeah, I need
to keep this thing steady. I don't know what it is, and I'm sure I'll check it out and get back to you on that. But it's a beautiful sky out there. I'm just like, looking at this thing, I see two. I see.
Now, aren't you the guy that actually put your stuff on a tripod and then somehow knocked the camera, breaking it?
Really? I
Yeah.
don't have that filmed. I was using the camera.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you had a tripod, that would be great because you could
No, I
study
had
this.
I had the tripod up. Everything was going great, and I slipped and fell and kicked out the bottom of the tripod, which the camera went down and broke.
Right.
Sent it out, had it fixed. Beautiful. Come
Right.
back. I get it back up there. It's on the tripod. And I don't remember exactly what happened the second time, but the camera hit the ground again. And I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, this is ridiculous. And then I was messing with the tripod, and I seriously was determined to make it work. And I ripped the bottom of the camera off. I know you can't see it, but I took it off, and you can't. So,
No.
but it's a piece that can be replaced, and I just found that out, so I'm working on that now.
Oh, good. All right, what do we got here?
I sent you an alien, Dan.
Did you? Okay.
Okay.
What is this here, Suso?
Strippers on
You
us.
know, dude, that's pretty cool, man. Look at that. Look at that. How far you can zoom in. That's awesome. Whoa. Dude. What is up with that circle, man? A perfect circle.
That's
I remember this now. Yeah. That's a trip, dude. Okay. So they just made a perfect circle chemtrail. Interesting. Why would they do that?
That was pretty weird, and that came right through the side. And I actually had the camera on the tripod and was able to, what do you call it when it takes a picture every so many seconds?
Oh, you talking about time lapse?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to that so long now. I'm like, I forget what the hell it's called. Yeah, I actually time lapsed it, and I'm not sure I can actually find that. I don't know why not. I know I have it. Nope. I don't really get that.
Here we go. We're gonna jump across here. Noble sent me something. Let's look at this real quick, guys. Real quick.
Yeah, I seen that little short. I want to know what you think. I don't
Yeah.
really know for sure. I probably would have went with Buddy, but
Lord Frybread. I've seen Lord before, Frybread.
make sure the
Let's see.
audio's up decent for it.
Okay, let's make sure. Okay, yeah.
On John Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. It always started out with Johnny, as far as I could ever remember. And here is a lip syncer, even. What was that?
Tommy?
Johnny the
Tommy.
From the Docks.
Johnny, or was it
Go
Tommy?
figure.
Weird.
All right.
Okay. You know
On
what?
John Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer.
It's just looping now.
It always started out with
Roger that. Okay, so let me look up something here. Let me see here.
You know that song?
Yes, and I thought it was Johnny too.
That's what I would have went with. It's sort of my knowing of it, or assumption knowing, perhaps, but it's not my knowing.
Okay, so here's what I found. So while we're doing it, I still have one of these nights. You know what? We're gonna go do some. I talked to Fizzy about this, like do another Mandela show, And one of the things I'd like to do is just like have the audience. You know what? I pay for this paper thing, a full blown version. So we want to look up Mandela effects and stuff in the papers. It's kind of fun. We can find some stuff. But here it is. Steve Perlman. Johnny used to work on the docks. The union went on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough, so tough. Is that part of the song, right? I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back. There's stories of a guy named Johnny who used to work on the luggage dock. Okay, not the same thing. Sometimes, you know,
You
it
should
depends
put
on.
the word Bon Jovi with it and see if you get more of a direct quote.
Okay.
Or something a little more directly related or quoted, perhaps. How many did you have? A lot?
Let's see here. So I got 401 matches. Let's see. Bon Jovi. Johnny, living on a prayer. Used to work on the
Really?
docks. Look at that, Johnny.
Wow. They're talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Referring directly to it.
Yeah. See, this is that to me. This is cool. Like I love
save
looking
that
this stuff up and researching it. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Let's see here. Okay, now it's just gonna find a bunch of keywords that were in there with the article. So nothing there. Let's see. How about this one? Bon Jovi. All right. See Johnny anywhere? Nope. Yeah, it might be hard to find part of the song, but it could be there.
Yeah, when you include Bon Jovi, it gives you a lot more.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't include it.
It's gonna include most of the Bon Jovi. Did I spell Bon Jovi right? Jovi, right? Is that how it's spelled? I had to ask Mandela.
Yes.
You know, the way I remember it, I thought. Okay.
Well.
Anyway.
Splash.
Yeah,
Johnny
I would have said.
worked
I
on
would have
the
said
docks.
Johnny,
Tommy
man. So.
Worked on the docks, apparently.
Yeah, it's Tommy. Always Tommy. It was You know, it could. Here's the thing, and I'm not willing to just like die on this one. You know, I'm not gonna say that for sure. I know I would have picked Johnny. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Johnny.
same here.
But Tommy could easily be Tommy. You know, but anyway, interesting that it has Johnny in the papers. Okay, cool. All right. Did you have any? What else?
There was another good one, pretty good
Was
one
there?
that came up.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second.
Did you send me one?
I'll get it right now.
Okay.
I'm not sure on the origins of this Mandela effect, or I picked it up from Lost Geographic on Crunchy Bee's channel when he was talking to him a couple weeks ago. I think maybe the Tootsie Pop commercial.
Okay.
I'm trying to look.
What about it?
I'm going to drop you a link right now.
Okay.
There's a saying within the commercial, kind of, or a line of how many licks does it take?
It was 1, 2, and he bit it. He went 3.
No, what's the saying? And then, yeah, I left you the link there.
What's the saying?
Yeah, in the commercial.
Well, I just remember what the owl did. He asked the owl how
Okay,
many
you can
licks
just
does it get.
you can just
Okay.
watch this and listen.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Go on. Finish what you were just going to say.
Well, I'm saying he asked the owl how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop, and the owl grabs it, and I don't remember if he said anything, but I remember he licks it twice and bites it and says 3.
Okay, at the
2 licks.
towards the end of the saying that I'm referring to, you said Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop.
Yes.
You ended that in almost an odd manner, but perhaps not. So you said, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a
Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop. I think. It's kind of how I would.
All right,
I
play
would
the
just- I'm
commercial.
just-
I think the commercial is something
All right.
different again. I'm a little lost.
All right. Let's see.
It's been a bit.
All right. And so play it right here.
This is like the second commercial it has in the run here. So yeah, this is the
Oh,
better
okay.
one, I
Okay.
think.
All right.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find
Oh.
out.
What did he just say?
Tootsie Roll
Tootsie
Center
Roll
of a Tootsie
Center.
Pop. And I said it. How? I said it. How did I say? I said something different. I said
the
to-
center of
I-
a Tootsie Roll Pop.
Yeah. I don't.
You said, I think you said Tootsie Roll twice, or maybe you said Tootsie Pop at the end. I don't know.
Yeah.
But in any case, play that over again. What that kid says, and repeat it. Like, listen to it like you used to listen to it, and then say what he's saying.
Uh huh.
Let's find out. Get to the Tootsie Roll center. Does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find.
See, he says of a Tootsie Pop.
And he says, how many licks
Tootsie Roll Center.
does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Like, it's just what he's saying is hard to say. It wasn't that complicated.
Tongue twister.
Yes, it was. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? That's all it was.
Huh.
Plain and simple.
Okay. Well,
Find out. 1, 2, 3, 3.
he looked at 3 times and then bit it. I always thought it was just 2 times. I don't know, and this is weird. This is my memory, right?
Yeah, it's
So I remember it
interesting.
2 licks and then he bit it. I don't remember him doing a 3rd lick, but maybe he did. I don't know. All right, weird. Okay, see, I would have thought it was just lick, bite. Let's hope that never happens. But yeah, there you go. 3.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Does that sound weird to you?
A little bit. Yeah, it does.
It's a little wordy.
Yeah, I said Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. I said Tootsie Roll Pop. Tootsie Roll Pop. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Okay. Weird. Yeah, it's definitely strange, man. I don't know. But like it's been a long time since I've seen it, but yeah, I'd have to say it does seem strange. Let's see. Shaped like Saturn. Yeah, no doubt, right? That's funny. All right. Suso used to. Okay, what's Suso got here? And we'll go back and let's see what Suso's got.
I'm good.
Here we go.
The only dysfunctional adultish on
You ready, Dan? You ready? What color's your yield sign?
It depends how much timeline you're in.
Great answer. Great answer. Okay, next.
What color's your yield sign?
Hold on.
Wait, a yield sign?
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yellow.
What color writing?
Black.
And what shape is it?
A triangle.
Okay. How many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated?
6.
Ooh. Where'd you look at that? The Monopoly Man, does he wear glasses, a monocle, or nothing at all? Monocle. Does Mickey Mouse have suspenders?
No.
That was a good way to ask an Monopoly
Does
question.
Curious George have a tail?
Yes.
Out of my realm.
Curious versus monkey.
I know.
What else we got? 4 girls running around in New York City TV show title.
Sex and the City.
The first word is what?
Sex and the City?
Second word. What's the second word?
In the city? I don't know.
In the city is what I recall. It's always been and the city.
Oh.
Curious George does not have a tail. Mickey Mouse does not have suspenders. Yield signs are red with white writing, and they are triangles. Monopoly Man has nothing on his face, no monocle. ask you? I don't even remember what else I asked you.
JFK.
JFK, there's 6 people in the car. Yeah, most people answer 4.
And then you get the one guy on the bumper.
After he got shot.
Oh yeah, it's still on the bumper.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you want to throw that in there.
That's what this is. This is the Mandela effect.
You have your book.
Oh my God, that's right, you do. Did you read it?
I did. I started to. I did.
Well, you probably read more than my mother. That's probably.
That's great, Suso. I love those, actually. Those are pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got quite a few more that I was about to put up, and I'm thinking about it now. I'm thinking, you know what? I could just give a bunch of clips to you, and you can put them up here instead of me being online, you know, making a fool of myself.
I don't mind you coming in here and showing clips and stuff. You know, we can create a segment for the show. Yeah.
All right, well, do your Mandela Monday thing again. I think I could do that. I'll work that.
We call it Sus. I know the name of it already. It's Sus with Suso.
Oh, yeah. That's always too close.
It's always sus.
It's always too close.
You know the new terminology too. Like all the kids. I love sus. That's a good one.
My favorite is Riz.
Riz? What's
Yeah.
Riz?
Charisma.
Oh.
So like if you're
Riz.
being flirty, you're rizzing them up. I don't know, I just like the
Rizzing.
word.
All right.
Yes.
That's funny. My vape actually has has Riz in it. It's a
What?
Cherry Riz. Yeah, it's Cherry Riz vape called Space Mary. It's really good. It's got cherry. No, I'm sorry, Raz. It's not Riz. It's Raz.
my
Raspberry and
goodness.
ice. I thought it was Riz. Sorry, it's Raz.
Why are you vaping? Why are
Huh?
you vaping?
Because I'm indoors.
Oh. I sent you a picture of Paris Hilton's alien baby.
Oh, you did? Okay, well, hold on.
Do you see the
Sister's got
size of the head on that baby?
Let me.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
that ain't her. Oh, hold on. Let me see that big old baby head. Damn. Let me see this giant. We'll see. Hold on. Neuter him. Okay. Damn. That big old head.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Oh. Let me show the audience. Yeah, okay. There's Paris. Hi. I'm here with my new alien baby.
What? Paris got an alien baby?
Yeah, look at its head. It's got a giant head.
Dude, you know she's thinking. Yeah. Thank God. Thank God somebody else had this baby and not me.
Oh,
You know?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
it
the
was
hell's her baby?
Surrogate. She had a surrogate.
What?
Mom.
She was too
Yeah.
scared to pop her own kid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with a head like that,
Dude,
that's gotta hurt.
look at that head, bro. Look at that
And
baby.
hips like that.
Dude, he would. Your
Negative hips like that.
your uterus would never be the same. I'm just saying. Right, Suso?
The chat said they can't see it.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
they
can't.
can't. Oh, they can't see the baby head. I'm sorry. Hold on. Damn.
I can see
My
Joe
bad.
Biden.
I
Yeah.
thought I was just lagging.
Oh.
Oh, she looks slightly sane. Wow, that kid?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that? Whose
It's got
DNA
a
is this?
I'm telling you, man. She got like Nephilim
What?
baby. She had like a Nephilim baby.
Well,
Look at that head.
coming into question here.
Yeah, I'm just
What
saying.
is going on?
A giant head.
Who the hell's the dad?
Oof.
Is he?
I don't remember what her husband's named.
So did he like
It's just
bang the
some
other
g-
girl? Oh no, that's a different egg.
No, they implant the egg.
Dude.
Yeah.
It might help with the implant.
You know what's really sad is like that kid has more head than body. It's fucking crazy. If you weigh just the head versus the body, I guarantee that head weighs more.
I'm looking at the white rabbit in the background.
I am too. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, yeah, and then I guess that maybe the kid wears the rabbit head around her house. You know, she probably puts the head on the baby.
What's that? A
She's
Furby?
weird like that, you know. It's Paris. Yeah. Although Fizzy loves Paris Hilton, so we shouldn't bag on her too bad.
She's one of my favorite lizards. And Princess Catherine.
Oh my
and Paris Hilton.
All right, let's see here. Suso's got some footage. Here we go.
All right, one more shot. I don't know. It seems kind of weird. They're all going in the same direction. They're all hitting that same line, and it's running into that thing. I don't know. Whatever. Don't care. Who cares? Live your life. Be happy.
Once
Notice
again,
the changes.
Suso
See
revealing
the
himself.
truth, and don't talk about it. Do
No,
not
it's
go on
the
YouTube and
community.
talk about it. See what's going on. Understand it for yourself because it's about you. Understand what's going on for you, and don't post it. Don't tell people. Sheesh. So easy. Yeah, I know.
It's all right, Zeus. It's cool, man.
I
You
know,
be you, boo.
but now I got this whole new idea where I'm going to give you these little tiny clips of me interviewing people.
Dude, I'm down with those. I like those because I mean it's great to just see people's real reaction, and it's in a bar setting, which people are usually more social. So it's a lot better than going to the store and standing there with an avocado and talking about Mandela.
Yeah, drunk
effect.
people don't think. They just say like immediately what comes to mind.
Well, I got a couple more up here if you want to look at them, and we can test it out.
All
I
right,
could probably even find more if you want.
dude. I would totally do that in a bar setting. Like I said, I used to when I was first doing that stuff, man. I was just down with it, down with the cause. I didn't care where I was. But yeah, I mean, nobody wants to be accosted in the fruit and vegetable section of the supermarket to talk about Mandela. I'm just not really. I mean, I did have some interesting reactions. I wish I would have recorded them, but then the strange part is once you get them, they look at you and then cognitive dissonance kicks in and they just look at you like, you're the crazy one, even though they agree with you. So it's just, all right, here's the next clip.
Come on. All right, I'll
A
put.
large group of people believe something happened, but it didn't actually happen, and it persists over a long period of time.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
Along those lines?
I've actually seen things change, so I know for a fact how many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated. How many were in the car?
Three?
4, 3. Was it 4 plus? What do you mean? 4?
4 plus the Secret Serviceman that jumped on the back of the car.
No, I don't care about that. Just the people sitting in the car when the bullet went through his head. 4. There's 6. I know there was 4. I studied it. Now there's 6. That's the Mandela effect. I mean, I don't know if that's the Mandela effect. I don't know what it is. I just know, like for me, I figure our consciousness shifts through timelines. Other people think
See,
we live in a simulation.
Suso.
Some people think.
Do these look like the kind of timeline discussion kind of guys? No, not really. You got to know your audience, bro. That's the only thing I would recommend is we stick to the stick to
This
the
guy
effect.
forgot before he walked out the door.
But I'm going to tell you, I've bombed quite a few times as well, and I've kept those videos. I put them up.
Yeah.
Anything recently I deleted, but now I'm thinking I'm going to keep everything, even the bombs. I'm going to keep the bomb.
We need to see it in its raw, pure form, good and bad. I mean,
I don't even know what other people think. I just.
I'm wondering
know
what this dude in the hat, how he's
like the
gonna
Monopoly man. Yeah, he looks a little sketchy, don't he?
He looks like he's trying to figure things out a little bit. Like
I'm not sure which way he's going to go with it here.
But I can tell you right now, just what you did to these guys. You see the uncomfortableness in their faces.
Oh, I do that
See-
to a lot of people.
Yeah, see how they're uncomfortable about it. So yeah, I would say maybe we come at them a different way, but it's.
I think they need a different landing point. We were maybe you put it on yourself and you'd be like, okay, well, I'm the crazy guy, but maybe
What I
you put
need-
a little or something.
What I need
Yeah,
is
maybe.
a list of Mandelas and how to word it when I come out with the question.
Mm-hmm.
I think you do pretty good for a lot of time.
You do. I think it's funny though. The people, that's the look I would get. I feel that from them. You can sense that they're, that they're like, they're kind of uncomfortable with the idea of everyone is really. I mean, of their memories being different. But then people just quickly just assume, well, memory's fallible. We remember different stuff. I guess I just didn't know. It's not really a change, because that's the thing, is most people aren't as, they're not going to be so, they're not going to fight for the memories that they remember. They're just going to assume that they just didn't know and that they're going to move on. But you can see them, you see the gears turning though. It's interesting.
Does he wear glasses, a monocle, or nothing at all?
Monocle is what I thought, yeah.
Monocle. He's never worn anything in this reality.
That's interesting.
That's the Mandela effect. That's not, but So you get it. Now, what color is a yield sign? What color? Yellow. What color writing? What shape?
Now you make me question.
Diamond. I like the diamond, because that's what I remember. I remember yellow with black writing. Diamond. It's actually a red triangle with white writing.
And I'd love to talk about that. I'd love to talk about it. Why is it keep? Okay. What the frick? I can't pause? Okay, I can. I seem to be the only one out there mentioning the yellow yield sign. Is there a reason for that, Dan?
Well, we all have ones that are more, that hit closer to home. For whatever reason, those yield signs for you was more of an imprint of on your memory, and for all of us, we have things that we're just like, oh hell no, For me, it was obviously the pyramids in Egypt and stuff, and the Great Pyramid thing. That was what did it for me. I mean, I'd watched the Mandela Effect for about a week or so before I actually, decided to make a video. I just didn't know if I actually believed in it until the pyramids, and that's when it hit home that this is a real deal.
I was into the Mandela Effect a year before JFK came out.
Mm-hmm.
And right before JFK came out, I was backing away from it. I was like, okay, I see it, whatever. Let me do something else. And then boom, JFK came out and I did a video. But this yield sign thing I've mentioned quite often. And for me, it's funny. You talk about, which I don't know how you worded it. It was red. It was a red diamond, gigantic, with very thin white writing for me at one point for like 2 weeks in December of like 18, 17, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I did a video on that. I recorded it. When I recorded it, that's not what it was. Like when I looked back on it, it's not what I saw. It was the one that it is now, actually.
So if you pay attention to reality, like I don't think people really even nobody really looks and I don't think people really pay attention. I think you want to call them NPCs, but it's like people are sort of in their own bubbles, right? So for me, I mean, stuff like that, like where there's a short period of time where things change and then go back or they change again. Like one of the biggest ones, and it's so, it's always very trivial shit, but for you, like that sign means a lot. For me, something like that happened, and what it was really strange is
Do you remember it being yellow?
Yeah. So the thing is though, is like, when did it change? Like, so somebody mentioned in the chat 30 years ago it changed.
That's where I'm at with it. I think that's one of the problems with the change is it's a fairly damn old one. Yeah. And I don't think it's 30 years per se, but it's probably at least a few decades.
So what would happen? What would initially happen is if a change was made, it would be a while before all the signs were changed out. Like new signs would come up and they would be a different, So, but that doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's not a change. It means that like there's a again, it's a shift or whatever. It's just like the airplanes, right? We can talk about the engines. We will. I mean, come on, man. I always looked at the airplane before I got on it, and I always you know, I don't know why I always stared at my plane because I just thought they were cool and whatever. I played a video game where I flew an F-22 and in a simulation, and I was really good at it. So I was always in the flight in airplanes and stuff. So when the engine started popping out in front of the wings, I was like, holy shit, that's fucking weird. And the thing about it is the engines that I remember do exist. The thing is, it's on a certain model of plane, and it was mainly used as a transport plane, not really for carrying people. It could, but this is where I come to the conclusion is that almost like in one reality, the engineers had made design changes for whatever reason, maybe efficiency reasons or, what they had their reasons. But in this timeline, the engines were redesigned so that all the planes seemed to pop them out in front of the wings. And that became the norm, that became the standard. And that's why it's a change now. But it doesn't mean that the engines that we remember don't exist. They do. And that was so cool to actually see it. So it's almost like, for whatever reason, there was a change in history that changed the course of how these planes were designed. Again, it could be the same thing with a sign. It doesn't mean that it's not a Mandela effect. It's just, it's funny that you can go back a certain number of years and actually find what you remember. And so that's interesting. Just like this, I walked out of my house, and oh wait, the story is this. I bought home a black bin to put my trash into, because animals, we would just put them out on the curb, the white bags, and the animals, sometimes the strays would get into our trash and they would tear them up. So I had the bright idea of putting a bin out there. Now, here's what happened. I did this for quite some time, and then one day I noticed my trash wasn't being taken. So I called the city and I'm like, why aren't you taking my trash? And they said, we do not take trash out of bins anymore. And I'm like, well, why not? And they're just like, nope, it has to be on the ground. And the only thing and they were kind of jerks about it, And I was like, well, that's just kind of asinine. Why wouldn't you do it? Well, fast forward a couple months later, I get up one day, I walk outside. Everyone has black bins. The entire neighborhood had black bins, dude. They were not taking trash out of black bins, nor were we issued these bins. I had my bin, but now the entire neighborhood had black bins, and it wasn't an issue. Then, this is what's fucking really weird, is that the next time the trash was to be picked up, everybody was putting their trash on the ground. Like the bins disappeared. And I mean, I remember specifically seeing, so these are slight little changes that, you know what, if you're getting in your car and you're not paying attention, you're just driving to work, you would never even notice it happen. Stuff like that. So anyway, weird, right? And then, of course, when we did get issued bins, I found it strange that I asked this question to the audience. I said, what is the recycle bin color? And I remember it being green, but not anymore. Recycle is blue and regular trash is green, which I thought was strange. So that was another weird one. But anyway, nonetheless, it's just, just stories I share, and just like little things that happen like that in your life. And, it's bizarre. And who do you tell? What do you say? I mean, you can't really talk to anybody about it. You just sort of experience it. And you're like, wow, that's weird. And you just know it's happening. You're just part of a group of people who actually are paying attention to the world around them and actually can see the changes, And what does that mean? I don't know what it means for us and why we see them and why we're the ones that can, sort of, analyze this and see it on levels that other people don't. Does it mean the other people are NPCs, or does it mean that they're not awake enough or whatever? I don't know what it means. All I know is that all of us have come together to share our experiences, and this is and I know, again, they sound trivial, but that's where we are with it, and so here we are. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. But yeah, go ahead and play the video, Susan.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
Along those lines?
I've actually seen things change, so I know for a fact how many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated. How many were in the car?
Like 3 plus the Secret
Four,
Service.
3. Was it 4 plus? What do you mean? 4?
4 plus the Secret Service.
We do this? No, I don't care about that. Just the people sitting in the car when the bullet went through his head. 4. There's 6. I know there was 4. I studied it. Now there's 6. That's the Mandela effect. I mean, I don't know if that's the Mandela effect. I don't know what it is. I just know, for me, I figure our consciousness shifts through timelines. Other people think we live in a simulation. Some people think, I don't even know what other people think. I just know it's like the Monopoly man. Does he wear glasses, a monocle, or nothing at all?
Monocle is what I thought, yeah.
Monocle. He's never worn anything in this reality.
That's interesting.
That's the Mandela effect. That's not, but you know.
Yeah.
So you get it. Now, what color is a yield sign? What color? Yellow. What color writing? What shape?
Now you make me question.
Diamond. I like the diamond because that's what I remember. I remember yellow with black writing. Diamond. It's actually a red triangle with white writing. You didn't even hear that. It's red and white.
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't yield anyway. That's just suggestive. It's just a suggestion.
More of a guideline.
Suggestion.
So that's the basis of the Mandela effect. Yeah, hit this next one, Dan. Hit that.
All right.
Music. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Does the Pringle guy have a monocle?
Mustache.
Pringle guy.
You're thinking of the peanut guy. I thought the same guy.
The Pringle guy doesn't have a Pringle guy, guys. Is that now? That was a Mandela effect for me way back. I mentioned it. Nothing big happened about it. Does the Pringle guy have a monocle?
Pringle guy?
Yeah, Pringle.
Pringles.
Pringle.
Ah, fuck. Excuse my language.
Yes.
Well, does he? I don't know.
In the commercial,
I don't know.
I recall the monocle falling off his face and falling onto the eye in the word Pringles.
Huh.
But that's not what we have.
Something tells me we're wrong. Mr. Peanut has a monocle.
Of course
there is
he
no
does.
Pringle guy.
There's no Pringle guy?
I don't think so.
Okay, there's a Pringle guy. Look it
Trick
up.
question.
Look it up. It's a Pringle guy. And I remember him having a monocle in the commercial that would fall off him and swing around the eye in the word Pringle.
That's Mr. Peanut. Yeah, mustache.
And there's no monocle.
No monocle. But look up Mr. Peanut. Does he have a
Well, of
monocle?
course he does. Well, maybe not. He's going to lose it soon. I'm telling you.
They're not going to tell us. We're going to figure it out 20 years from now.
Right. They won't tell us when it happens.
No, some other
What's
bug
interesting
definitely has a Told ya. Mr. Peanut.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
You look up the
we're not on
monopoly.
that timeline. We're on the other timeline.
Yeah, I think we're all individually in our own timelines. I think we're.
Mr. Peanut, the iconic Planters mascot, died at 104.
He died. Mr. Peanut's dead.
I didn't know he was a real person.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Mr. Peanut
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, I remember a couple years ago they killed the peanut.
He died during the Super Bowl, and then they made a baby
Yeah.
peanut.
That's right. There was the baby peanut. They cloned him or something, right?
The Pringles can right now is a little bit different than it was in the 90s and whatnot.
Is that?
Yeah, I left you a link there. Just Google images of the vintage.
Oh.
I'm wondering,
Pringles.
is it possible the dude had like spectacles with a chain instead of the arms? Like something longer comes to mind, but
Remember the Pringles? It's like, well, what had monocle? It does look weird that he's got the 2 eyeballs, man. No lie. Let me show you here. Let me just put mine on screen here. So, yeah. So let me
few
go to
different looks
images.
over time, so you can just kind of find the one that you're most familiar with, right? And you a little bit of reference. He does look a little naked.
It does
Yeah,
look
he's in his
weird.
pins.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Again, it could. Oh man, it's weird. Yeah, that face looks strange. Here's an old.
Sadly, I don't really know.
I don't either. I never ate Pringles that much, and it's not one that's a solid memory for me. It would seem odd that so many items had monocles, though, right? We have, of course, Monopoly. We have the peanut guy. We have who else had monocle? There's a couple of them. Was the Planters peanut guy or that was wait? I'm thinking the same thing, aren't I? What else had a? Is there another famous one with a monocle? What am I thinking of, guys?
What's that? Somebody missing a monocle?
Well, I'm saying there's a lot
Also
of
had
there's a lot of logos with monocles, and that just was that the case? I don't remember if so many of them had monocles. Maybe I've put so many monocles on these, on these logos that I'm remembering a Pringles man with a monocle that wasn't there. I have to be honest and just say maybe I'm just sort of filling it in.
I knew for sure right off that the Monopoly man had a monocle because my most recent visual memory of it was at the slot machines, which was like a couple years prior, maybe a year and a half. And literally in the graphics, the monocle bumped up and down at the opposite timing of him bouncing up and down as he went down the freaking Monopoly board, right? And I watched that many times on a freaking slot machine. The Monopoly one. So yeah, like I knew right away for sure. I'm like, yes, he has a monocle, 100%. I just seen it. Like I just made note of it basically, in more recent memories. So
strange.
Yeah. And then when I see the Jim Carrey movie, right? Because I had seen that at the time too. I'm like, that's just more confirming that, yeah, clearly.
Well, Jim Carrey was making fun of Monopoly Man, right? Or was he making fun of who was he making fun of?
The Monopoly Man.
Monopoly guy, right? Okay. Yeah.
Dude was wearing a tux and a freaking monocle. That's all he was wearing. He had a mustache, I think.
Right.
Going on. But that's how would you identify him as a Monopoly Man if it wasn't the monocle? That's the only thing that's identifiable about it, really. That's out of the ordinary or that unique.
Is there any paper Mandelas you would want me to look up? Anything like you can think of? I know every once in a while I'll come up with words or something like I can look up and see a lot of quote residue. If life is still here, Mr. coined the term reality residue. Great coin, by the way. That's awesome. Okay, well here we'll go back to Suso here. You guys think of anything?
Yeah, hold on, Dan. That one with the snow, you want to back up. Go to one of those other two.
Okay.
That snow one would be last if you're going to do
Did I
it.
ever ask you that one?
All right.
Oh, Ed McMahon, Carson's guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you name two other things he's famous for?
No, but I mean, it's before my time.
Okay.
TV show with the 4 girls running around New York City called Sex what? Sex in the City. It's always been and. But I remember in, but it's always been and. Weird, huh?
See, this is what I don't like about people, man.
Does Mickey Mouse have?
You just they're so sure about the answer. They answer it the way they remember it, and you say and they just willingly just accept it. It's not like, what? Oh no. See, that's why we're wired different, because we were the ones to say, what? Hell no, that's not it. It wasn't like that. We were willing to say, even maybe perhaps look foolish, but we were willing to do it, and these people just go, oh, okay. Even though you just answered it the way we remember it.
They don't even look it up. Like Suso.
No, they don't even. Right. No, they just. That's what drives me nuts about people. That's why when I was doing my, man on the street sort of thing and talking to people, it just annoyed the shit out of me that nobody had any fucking emotions. It's like, don't you have any solid memory? Don't you, like it doesn't bother you that something you remember is just been erased or gone like that? I don't know. weird.
Well, in fairness, if they're just hearing it from somebody, excuse me, if they're just hearing it from somebody, they're not 100% convinced of the situation at all.
True.
True.
You're not going to change your perspective on reality because someone just spoke some words to you.
Well, yeah, but you want to verify? You could. I mean, everyone's got a cell phone. You would think somebody would at least get a phone out and text it. At least look it up. Nobody even seems to do that, Noble. That's what I mean. Like even though, okay, fine. Like you're right. It's Suso, right? I mean, you look at Suso and you're like, this crazy guy, right? But don't you think like somebody should at least get a look it up or something and be a little interested? That's all. I don't know. Okay, go ahead, Suso.
Suspenders. Does Mickey Mouse wear suspenders?
I think he used to.
Steamboat Willie does. I think you're right, and he does have the buttons, but he doesn't wear them now. Does Curious George have a tail? You're probably too young to know what Curious George is too. You say no tail? I don't know is the best answer you can give me. No, he does not. But I recall him having a tail.
I feel like there's a book cover with him and George and he has a tail.
I bet the
forget what the man's name was. Sure. In yellow. No, George was the monkey.
Uh-oh, copyright strike.
What? Oh, copyright.
Yeah, the song came on, so I cut the video.
Life, let me tell you something, brother. Life says, Dan, I think they're shadow banning your channel. Brother, they have been shadow banning my channel since 2017. The first year I started doing this, and I jumped up to 20,000 plus subscribers. And I thought, dude, I can make a living at this, Actually, I'll be able to really do well. And next thing you know, it's like they just shut the water off. And then slowly but surely, I went from literally gaining about 1,000 subscribers a month to it went right down to like 100. Then it was 50. Then it was 10. And it was like just gone. My channel was literally never. I could have people look up certain Mandela effects that I did, and even though you keyworded it on a Mandela video that I did, it still wouldn't bring up my channel on their phone. So yeah, 100%, brother. Yep.
I think there was two levels to that. Like originally, the Mandela effect started to get throttled way down.
Yeah.
And that's when things went down a lot from the good old days. Yeah. And then there was a year or two later, I think a couple years later, and it was like almost shadow banned. That's when you could try to search keywords and it wasn't coming up.
Too,
it got really bad. And that was the same time.
Yeah.
You remember the search availability went down for a little while for YouTube?
Yeah.
It was at that time that it totally got shadow banned our channels.
Mm-hmm. Well, they started also changing algorithms in the papers, the way you search in papers and stuff. You used to be able to find a lot more direct information. Also, the United States Patent Office database, that was a good one at first, and then it got throttled back pretty quick because that was a pretty good resource, because these are patents and stuff where things have to be pretty precise, when you're submitting a patent, and we would find all kinds of good juicy Mandelas in there, but it was still hard to search that database anyway. Yeah. Also too, I remember Noble, they kind of came out, I guess it was 2016, where they kind of announced that they were losing the information war. I think Hillary Clinton said that. And about that time, it seemed like they changed algorithms so that conspiracy sites and people more on the fringe were no longer getting, first bidding, because, YouTube was full of great conspiracy channels. You could sit up for hours and look up videos people were putting up and shares, and it was great. Remember back in the day, man, you look up.
There was ways that they had it like sharing or something similar, where once you found one good video, you could look at other videos, not just related, suggested, but maybe ones that they suggest or they've watched or their liked videos, let's say, maybe, right? But you would get on good lines of a lot of good stuff, all like, everyone's already brought together kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
and that doesn't really seem to exist the same way anymore. And it was all good shit. Yeah.
Should I play the snow one?
Not necessarily true, but
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the one after the snow one is a 3-minute video. I think of a couple of girls doing mandalas. You can skip that
Okay.
if you want. We can do that some other time.
I don't care. Well, I'll just keep rolling with it, man. We're having fun. Here we go.
That snow one I would make last. I'm just saying.
All right.
It's a long one. It's up to you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that was just me filming someone playing at the bar. And you know what's funny? He was just doing that on his own, and I had about 6 or 7 people come in, and they just sat there, kept drinking, listening to the guy. So that was, but not what I expected. Why? Uh-oh.
I'm here. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't know what that one was. It was not what I thought it was.
Okay.
I thought.
Yeah, God. I swear I'm not going to do this. I swear I'm not going to do this. What color is a yield sign? It's taking you this long.
Isn't it red and white?
Isn't it red and white?
Maybe.
How many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated? 3. You get your own question. Give me 2 things Ed McMahon is famous for.
Pro wrestling.
Okay. We're on the wrong McMahon.
Oh, you think of Vince?
You are thinking, how about, and he's whispering.
This is one of the bombs, I think.
How about the sidekick for Johnny Carson? Do you ever hear of Johnny Carson? Yeah. We're going to give you another one. We're going to come up with another question for you. I know. Oh, well, you have something for Ed McMahon?
No.
Okay. You did want to answer how many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated?
I thought it was 4. The driver, Secret Service, JFK,
That's how I saw it in the 80s. But if you look at it now, there's 6 people in that car. Yes. So, but you wanted to answer what color is a yield sign? Yellow with what color writing? Black writing. What shape is your red with white writing, I'm assuming? Well, what shape is it? A triangle. What shape? Triangle? Going with triangle? Anybody? Yellow? I can't do you, dude. I'm sorry.
Would you not point that at me? I'll take
Oh, jeez. He's wanted in 52 states. Huh? It is a speakeasy. We can do that. Oh, I need to ask him a question. I really have to ask you something. Does Jiffy, and Skippy, what are they? Okay, which one of those peanut butters does not actually exist? Skippy doesn't exist. God, wow. Oh, they're going with Jiffy. Jiffy does not exist in this reality, in this timeline. Just curious. You know about the Mandela effect?
I do.
Well, we all heard of it, but what are we doing about it? Did we just blow it off?
Can we all come to the same consensus of what we're talking about?
Can we all come into the? Can you say that again? Because I don't
Can we all come to
understand.
the same consensus of what we're talking about? The Mandela effect?
The Mandela effect.
I
Dude,
mean,
I don't
remembered
understand.
it this way.
Okay. I've been drinking, dude. I'm a bartender. I don't understand what you're saying.
Actually, he has it. Hold on, he has it.
Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to have fun on my YouTube channel. Jeez. I've been drinking rum all day in that thing.
Get some drinks, too.
Yeah, let me get you guys some drinks. Jesus, no. I thought you came in here to talk to me. Hey, yeah. All right, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot to give them drinks.
That's funny. You're just so focused on the men. See, another thought is, loosen them up a little bit. Give them, don't bring up the questions until like 2 drinks in.
Well, that's what you're going to give me. You're going to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Noble, I expect the same from you, and I want like specific questions. I got a list as long as my arm of Mandela effects that are never mentioned, never brought up, and I'm thinking maybe you, Noble, Fizzy should sit down and how should I question these people with these? Because I'm going to have the list in front of me. I mean, okay, Alec or Alex Trebek. Never talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Ambasol or Anbasol.
See, those are, I mean, those are okay. I think I had to look back and we come up with a comprehensive, list of 10.
Oh, I got it.
Really good ones that we can
I would
maybe
ask
hit up.
people what the hell the capital of Australia is.
Yeah, another thing too.
I just want to say
is,
Sydney. I'm sure that's not it.
is I would personalize the list based off a few factors. I would maybe talk to them and see, do they travel? If they travel, then the Australian question would be awesome.
Well, I get a lot of foreign people in here.
Yeah.
But it's tough to ask them the questions. This is now this is the thing, I was at some point, and you see it in my videos, but I kind of stopped doing it. I go towards the foreign people and I ask them if they understand what I'm talking about, Mandela effect, blah, 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 and if it's in their country. And if so far, if they've caught on to it, it's because of what's going on in America. And they say, oh yeah, that's changed or this didn't change. But see, as far as some of, I don't know how far I want to get into this. If you look at a foreign video of a Mandela effect, it's not Mandela. Now, I haven't personally done that investigation or whatever, but it's been out there on videos that, you look at something like, I don't know, mirror, mirror on the wall.
There's a lot more evidence. There is a high percentage of evidence or residue that is sort of far away from the origins. It's typically America for pop culture, right?
Right.
And and also I've seen the same thing. I've definitely seen what you're talking about 100%. I've seen it with music lyrics, and a lot of the evidence actually I get from Asian karaoke. That's where there's a bunch of it in the Philippines and China, I think, or wherever, a couple other places, where you get the original way being sung, and they're doing karaoke, and it's because they're so far away from the origins. It seems that way. That's why I said a while back, a long time ago, that there seems to be a localization factor or something, like
I think it's the original. The original is going
That's
to
true,
be
Noble.
the way it is, but then if you change it, and when I say like in a video that it's different, it's because someone is translating it and it's not the original. Do you understand where I'm going with that?
That as well could be another factor. With movie, let's say a movie title or a line in a movie, as you're kind of pointing out that too. The music lyrics isn't translated. The ones I'm talking about, they're singing them in English.
Okay. If you're going to do this snow one here, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I don't know how long you're going to do this. This is longer than 5 minutes. You can stop it whenever you want. Can you?
Yeah, no problem. I can. We'll play a little bit in that just for I'm just gonna step out just for a quick second too.
Yeah, myself too. Make it a break,
All right.
and when you come back,
we'll make it a break, 3 minutes or so.
Why is everybody naked?
Huh? What?
What are you watching?
Like
Send it to me.
Because he's in the tub.
Oh,
What?
I don't know.
Me? No, not me.
No,
That's
Life
the hot
Magic's
spring.
in the tub.
Oh, okay.
Bitches love me.
Dude, I found that sticker on the ground, dude. That's a real fucking sticker. And I was like, that is awesome. Isn't it great? Okay, here we're playing this. Be back.
Is it muted?
Oh, it's not playing. Hold on. I think I can play it.
Can I play it? No, you got control of that. I don't.
Oh, do I? Hold on. I put it up. I don't actually. Wait a minute. Where's my controls? Weird. I don't have control over it.
I can see it, but it's
Yeah,
muted on
you have
video.
to play it, and then I can stop it.
You want me to play it?
Play it.
I can't because I don't have control for some reason now. Hold on, maybe I can. No,
It's your video,
I don't
my
know.
man.
My StreamYard is
All right,
being
it's playing. It's
super
playing.
There
it's
you go.
playing.
Okay. All right. Yeah, be back. 3 minutes.
What's your thing? Man, Publishers Clearinghouse. Does it say Publishers Clearinghouse? Yep, right at the bottom, Publishers Clearinghouse, right there. It's. Oh, well, that's saying it, but does it say it on the check? I don't know. Listen, there's a thing on David Letterman's show where. Oh, Mandela effect, what you're talking about. Yeah, it's right on there. That's what you're talking about. So, what is the Mandela effect? Tell me. Wish I knew. Wish I knew. Changes in history that don't make any sense. What's causing it? We have a bunch of theories. The community, I kind of deal with. $5 million check says it never happened. Never happened. There is no one back home that would believe that Ed McMahon wasn't a part of Publishers Clearinghouse. They call it the Mandela effect because somebody in 2009, I believe, supposedly discovered that Nelson Mandela became president shortly after she remembered him dying. I remember seeing the funeral. I believe it's 91. I saw all the Clintons there and walking by a casket and whatnot. And then the next thing you know, he became president of South Africa and died years later. So, and this is when they caught it. So they started calling it the Mandela effect. There's a friend of mine who believes it's supposed to be the Mandela effect because it's a pattern of just constantly repeating itself. And that the government wasn't sure what it was going to be, but they wanted to get their fingers on it. So they I guess got somebody to start this site. I was on it all the time, called the MandelaEffect.com site or something. It is UNES? Agreed. I remember Porky Pig's eyes coming out. But yeah. Blank, blank on the wall. Who's the fairest blank, blank, blank? Who's the fairest one of all is what it is now. But yeah, you're right, is what I remember it, but now it's one of all. Mirror, mirror? Nope. Magic mirror.
Mirror, mirror, mirror.
Magic mirror on the wall. Disney. We're talking Disney Snow White. Magic mirror on the wall. Oh, she wants to look that one up.
Oh, no.
It can't be. I know. Mirror. Yeah. Good luck with that one. I already messed up his head. Big time. He's.
Best old fashioned in the country.
Right.
Damn, I made that shit.
Is that authentic?
It was done in the 80s. The picture was taken in the 80s before Photoshop. And according to a medium, came and looked at that. He said there was actually 3 ghosts in that picture. The other ones are kind of balls of light. What weapon does the Scarecrow carry in The Wizard of Oz?
There's a picture with ghosts in it.
Yeah, that place is super haunted.
Pistol.
I didn't know this.
It does.
Yeah, super.
It is.
A lot of people think that's a Mandela effect. It might not be because it's only a short scene when he's walking through the woods. And I always thought, wow, I never remember that. Well, when I was a kid, that's about the time I always fell asleep. So, thank you guys. Ed McMahon, Black Tom, yellow yield sign. Keep your head messed up. You're welcome.
That's a great way to send them out the door.
Right? Oh my God.
Good job, man.
Yeah, I think I do a good job on my videos. You guys ought to go look at them actually once in a while and make a comment. Come on, get my YouTube points up. Oh, this is actually kind of funny.
What color is a yield sign? With what color writing? White, yellow with white writing. Yellow with black writing. Okay. Let's see, where am I at here? TV show with the 4 girls running around New York City. Sex something. What's it called?
Sex and the City.
Oh, what did you say? In the city? In the city. On the city. Yeah, sex on the city. You're giving me like completely. That's neat because you and or in. Yeah, I hear you. Good. I like this guy. Hey, what's up? That is Rosemary Echo Springs Silver Dollar Tabor. Rosemary, oh, go ahead. Yeah, you want to pop up your phone? Got it. Not at all. You answer me a question. What color is a yield sign? What color? Yellow. Yellow. Of course they are. Yeah. How many people? I got you here. Are you ready? How many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated? 4, 3. The answer is 6.
I only seen 3.
I'm telling you, if you check it out, there's 6 now. Oh yeah, you ready? It's Rosemary Echo Springs Silver Dollar Honeymoon Tabor. That's who that is. Her father owned the place for a short time, and she was a lady of the night.
Sure.
And they chased her down in Chicago and burned her to death. Yeah, I love telling that story.
I'm just gonna have to. I can't. Okay, I just remove it.
Just for a sec. Well, no,
Yeah.
I want you to put it back, but at the same time.
Well, I can't pause it for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, bit of venom? No, you can't. Okay, you can go back to the video.
What's going on?
Just go ahead back to the video. It'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Sidekick. Yes. One other thing he did that I remember big.
Most famous one, I can't think of.
Okay. Let's see. Does Mickey Mouse have suspenders?
Yes. Which one?
Which Mickey Mouse? Oh, good point. Okay, I'll give you that.
He was chasing the stars.
I want you to finish this song for me. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah. Would you be my neighbor? You'll sing the whole song? Oh boy, he ain't got one right yet. Every answer was wrong so far.
What was that?
Does Curious George have a tail?
I screwed that all up.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, good point. Okay, I'll give you that. I want you to finish. I want you to finish this song for me. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah. Would you be my? Won't you be my neighbor? You want to sing the whole song for me, bro? Oh boy, you ain't got one right yet. Every answer was wrong so far. Does Curious George have a tail?
Yes.
Okay. He's a monkey. That's probably all I really got for you guys. Does Kit Kat have a dash?
Kit Kat have a dash? Yes.
Yes. He really did get every single one. That's all personal, huh? I want to talk about my dash. Yeah. Well, let me just tell you, yield signs are red with white writing. The white writing, there you go. You had the one. Yeah, I just shifted you into another timeline. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. It's not the. I remember the, but I guess. What else did I give you? JFK, there's 4 people in the court. Ed McMahon, you got that. He's never done Publishers Clearinghouse, but everybody remembers him doing Publishers Clearinghouse. He's never done it. Monopoly Man has nothing on his face, no monocle.
We missed them all.
Curious George does not have a tail. Mickey does not have suspenders, but he does have the buttons for the suspenders. Sex in the city, not and or on. Sex on the city. Wow, that's a new one. Kit Kat does not have a dash. But I remember, like, all the answers you gave are the answers I would have given and that I've given 7 years ago. That's the way they were. But none of that stuff is correct. All that stuff is, like, out there. It's called the Mandela effect. Have you ever heard of the Mandela effect? That's what it is. Changes in history that make absolutely no sense whatsoever.
See, I would have went with
Thanks for doing my little trivia thing.
pause it, buddy.
Yeah, well, it's not you. Your memories are real.
I can't for some reason.
It's just my theory.
I was able
that
to
your
before,
consciousness
and I
shifted into
can't
another-
now.
Okay, so what I would have done with that dude is I would have been like,
Wait. Maybe I can't. There you go. All right.
all right, I would have asked him about stuff like maybe gone with Chevrolet. You could have asked him about the how to spell what is it, John Deere?
Well, for me, yeah.
Stuff like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. I mentioned John Deere in this video, actually.
Yeah, like, but I'm saying you got to read your audience. Look at the guy, cowboy hat, country boy. I'm saying you go with ones that might be more suited for him. Kit Kats maybe, but I'm just saying, like, we could, if you streamline a little bit better for the audience that you're talking to, you could probably get a little bit better results.
My goal is to be as good as you, man.
Oh man, you're so sweet. Hey, Life Matrix sent us a video. I don't know what this is. Let's watch this real quick. He sent me one about.
It's his cat.
It's not the cat, Fizzy.
He said
I
he
know
was
you
sending
want
it.
it. I think the cat sent the video. But what I've got here. Hold on, let me put it on stage here. All right, here it is. This is now Life has a Rockfin channel where it's a subscription-based service. I never went there with it because I think I was so disheartened with YouTube and how I just lost my entire audience by being banned. I didn't want to rebuild yet. I didn't want to go and push myself and sell myself again to get people to purchase subscriptions to watch my stuff. You know what I mean? It wasn't really like I didn't have it I didn't have any more in the tank, but anyway, it's not really, I mean, one day maybe if for whatever reason, if I ever try something, it might be an option to go over there. But anyway, nonetheless, this is his channel. And you can put free content on it, so that's cool too. So here it is. He has to do it.
It's been a while, you guys. Doing some grounding today. Very important to get out into nature and ground your body.
This hippie stuff, Dan.
Yeah, it's it's Life Matrix. We're gonna get a little bit of that. Some tree hugging and some
I
some
thought he was
grounding.
sending the cat. I wanted to see Pearl.
Maybe the cat's in the video. Let's see.
So
We'll
that's
play a
your guys'
little.
connection, eh? The tree thing.
Hey man, listen, absolutely. And I have grounded before, and I do feel better when you go walk outside with your bare feet. I'm not gonna lie, that does feel good. I think I'm not sure, am I gonna say that I'm 100% healthier because I do it? I don't know. All I can tell you is, it feels good to walk in and out in your bare feet. Now, Susa, you can't do. You'll get frostbite, so don't try this. But, yeah, it's kind of nice.
No.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
And hang out with nature. So, what's brought me back on to share with you guys is orbs. Like this one. Like so many that I have been capturing recently.
Oh wow, nice graphics.
Is that Pearl? It is Pearl.
And this is where the story starts.
Pearl.
Pearl. My friend.
Pearl.
Blessed to have her in my life. She's amazing. So much fun. So smart. But she has her own room. And since she has her own room,
dude,
I decided to put
it's
a
nicer than my bedroom.
in the room.
What's up? Okay.
And at night, after we got done playing fetch one evening, I looked back at the footage and I was mesmerized what I had captured. And since then, with the lights out, I've been capturing this. Orbs. Yes, I've heard of orbs before, but I've never captured them like this. There is a true intelligence to these orbs. I have a feeling that you are attracted to Pearl. Do I know them? Are they relatives, ancestors, friends, watching over us? What are orbs? In the simplest definition, they are energy. And I know they are curious energy. They are interactive energy. They sometimes hide and come out at specific times and leave at specific times. I've noticed a window from somewhere between 11 p.m. at night to around 6 in the morning. They are most active. And you can capture them on your Ring video doorbell if you happen to have them in your space. Because it's the infrared camera that picks them up. It's been truly remarkable what I've been capturing, my friends. I'm just blown away by it. And I've looked in other areas of the house, and so far, this seems to be the main area where they are showing up. And yes, the skeptics will say, that's just dust, a bug, some light refraction thing. Well, I can tell you from my experience, there is an intelligence to these orbs. There is a purpose to these orbs. They seem to be interacting with this world, this matrix, for a very good reason. Do I know what that reason is? No. I don't get a bad feeling.
Aw.
I don't think
He's
they are
got glowing eyes.
bad energy.
What do you think of Pearl?
Demon Kitty. Demon Kitty.
But more curious energy.
Just kidding.
Watchful.
Pearl's
You
cute.
the cat, Dan.
Perhaps.
I know. I miss my
healing
cat,
energy,
man.
caring energy.
Cats are cool.
What do you
I miss
guys
my
think
kitties.
orbs are?
The orb thing, I have a video where they're all jumping in front of me while I am actually naming a bunch of Mandela effects, just like I
Okay.
was talking about.
So I've seen these videos before, and I understand people's, I all I can say is this. I experienced them once, hardcore, and once you've experienced it, it's a phenomenon that you'll never forget. And I have witnesses to this. My roommates and I, it was a night that we saw the sky open up, and we all witnessed this. There was a giant flash to the corner of our eye, like an orange. It kind of engulfed us. And that was in 2014, like right as the reason we were outside, we were doing a lot of sky watching because the blood moon stuff was going down, right? It was like 2014. It was summertime. I don't remember which meteor shower it was, but we went out a day ahead of time before the peak. So I thought, well, let's just go out tonight and watch, So we get out there, and then like it looked like falling stars, streamers, things like that, just all over. Like what was weird, it was only on the top of the sky, meaning if we were on a dome situation, it looked like they were above the dome, if I can describe it that way. They weren't going to the ground. They were just above us, and covering the entire sky all at one time for maybe, I don't know, 10 seconds. And then there was this giant flash of light. And then after that giant flash, I felt, this is my personal feeling, I don't know how my roommates felt about it, but I felt like there was this energy like I've never felt before in my entire life. It was incredible. And I kept noticing as we were sitting there, and we were kind of in awe, and we were kind of talking about what the hell just happened. There was an orb that it was at the corner of my eyes, and I kept seeing orbs, I would say in the plural, but I kept seeing something flash around me, kind of in my peripheral vision. And I'll tell you something. At first I thought I must just be seeing shit, but I can tell you that whatever this light was, it was lighting up against the side of the house. I could actually see it, the light shining as it went around kind of under the porch, and I could see it. And I was like, and I don't know if they experienced the orbs, but I did. And then after that event, every time we went out at night, we were treated. And I say treated because I feel like it was a very special thing that happened, that we were treated to new things that were being revealed. The whole idea that the sky was just, wasn't what we thought it wasn't what we were told, that came to me as well. Also, there was another night where the first time I ever saw like an aura, which I didn't, again, I am so far from being new age and love and light. I am not that kind of guy, but I'll tell you, I actually saw like energy coming off the electrical lines. I saw the same energy coming off trees, the trees that were surrounding my house. I could see the glow, or the kind of like a, I guess, aura of the trees. And that was really strange. So we witnessed that. So there was many things that happened after that event in 2014. And then of course we had the Mandela effect, and we had the changes. So what happened? I don't know. I'm not sure what took place that night. No one else that I know experienced what we experienced, but I have 2 other witnesses to it. And I did talk about this in my 3-part series, Me and the Mandela Effect, where I talked to my ex-roommate and we discussed the whole thing. What's that? Suso? Hello? I thought he was saying something.
Yeah, I heard something too.
I heard him say, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard too. I was like, Seuss? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know what to think about this, what these videos. I mean, again, I had another friend who
They
took
could be
pictures of these.
attracted to Pearl.
Well, yeah, and you know what's weird is I've seen these, and it's odd because it's on like baby cams and stuff. I see a lot of them around children.
Yep.
People have shown this. Again, why would dust show up as like light orbs? Why would it? And wouldn't there be a hell of a lot more dust in the air that would show up
Yeah.
everywhere? Why is it only just certain pieces of dust? And they seem to be solid as they go by. They don't seem to blink in and out like a piece of dust. You would think that's moving and it's maybe shining a certain way, or somehow the light's reflecting off of it. You would think that, it would, fade in and out as it went by. And it doesn't seem to do this. These things seem to be more solid. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what to say about all that. But I do know a lot of people do believe in this stuff and do believe that these orbs do seem to really they seem to be attracted to things that are more pure and innocent, such as animals and children and things like that. So I think that's interesting that people catch them around children, but they don't seem to ever show them doing other. It's usually focused on the child. But anyway, pretty wild. Suso, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out in a blaze. Can you do that?
Are you? Sure. You mean you're gonna go light one up?
Well, yeah, but that was kind of personal.
Well,
I meant the video that you got coming up right now. That'll be it for
okay.
me.
All right.
For now, and I got some other. I'm gonna line up all kinds of stuff for you.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Life Matrix, for the video. Let's see here.
You might have to fast forward a little bit. I'm not sure. I can't do it. I was able to earlier. I'm not able to now.
I don't have control over this, so I don't know.
Just okay. See, I can hit play.
Okay, hit play.
I guess I'm thinking of like a stoplight.
Hey, what do you say we get you guys some drinks?
All right, now watch. Okay.
Okay.
That's not working.
We're
I
rolling.
can hear it, but I can't see it.
Really?
Okay, my StreamYard is being so weird.
I'm making an old fashioned. Going out in a blaze, but I don't think I have my torch here. And you can't hear it. So
Say cheese. Yummies.
That's more than a 3 count.
Man, what kind of drink are you pouring?
Old fashioned, I know.
It's just all 40% booze, is it?
And with the high
yeah.
altitude.
I was going to complain about the alcohol you burnt away, but I don't think it matters.
No, that was Grand Marnier. And it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Very nice, man.
No.
I wouldn't drink it, but thanks. Yeah, man. That would
What's in it? It looks kind of.
that would put me under, I'm sure.
I want something fruity and I want something pink.
I got that. I could do that.
Here, let me finish. I'll finish Light's
You
video
want
real
again?
quick.
I got the last one. Noble's gonna love this. Noble is
Okay.
gonna love this.
Oh,
All right.
what do I love?
Is it moose?
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally blew that. StreamYard's weird.
What was that for?
Was there
What
some
was-
like light movement
Okay,
stuff
just
going on
pick
at the
me
end
off.
there?
Are you trying to make them out to look like UFOs or something, bro?
Or is there ghosts that maybe?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm back. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that worked out, but you know, I remember when Noble saw that, he was like, "Oh my God, that's creepy."
Oh,
Right.
But I don't know if you saw it.
Familiar.
I don't even know what you guys saw.
I just saw like a chandelier or a light.
Yeah, it's not worth me going back to some other time.
Okay. Fair enough, man. Well, you know what? We'll wrap it up and I'll it's
Yeah,
getting
I'm
late.
getting a
So
little tired.
yeah, we
The
kind of
kitten
went up.
attacked my arm because she was jealous of Pearl. So thanks, Light Matrix.
Do you want to show the one link I left there? I found Sushi
Sure.
and Good Sign there. I don't know. Maybe he's seen them before.
Sure. Let me see.
What do we got?
Let me see here. No, we'll say-
Do you remember the song?
Oh yeah,
Do you
yeah,
remember
yeah,
the
yeah. Okay.
popular like over the summer where the little kid was singing about corn?
Or
We should
what?
make one. It's corn, a big lump of knobs. It has the juice. We should make one for Pearl.
If it was a diamond, that would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh. You think it was
Well,
a
actually-
diamond? I think it was a triangle.
A triangle makes sense. Yeah, I'm more.
I just know that it was a diamond for me back in the day. I don't know.
I don't know. That looks legit for me right there. That's kind of how I would say it looked. When I took my driving test, I would say that it was that shape. Now, doesn't mean that it wasn't, another shape earlier on and it's changed, whatever. But that's how I would definitely perceive it right there.
Or a sideways box.
Yeah.
A box on its side.
Yeah, that looks good. Let's see here. Let's see.
But yeah, with the color, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
As big as the yield words are, yes. I don't know about that writing underneath. I'm saying no. Yield right of way.
Right.
Yeah, right of way was never there for me. I don't know.
I don't think they always said right of way. It might just said yield. Right of way could have been just added for particular roads, I don't think it was always right of way. I think they could put different stuff on there, But yeah, just a straight up yield on top. That's fantastic. That's actually a good sign. So that was a sign. So this one was, and just historically, this existed, but it was 30 years ago. Is that what we understand now? Is that how it goes?
Well, that's a guess. But the one you're looking at is likely homemade.
Oh,
that doesn't look legit at all.
Oh,
If you
okay.
were to
All
read
right.
just above, I think someone had made it.
So that
thing
they
is,
made
why the
that-
hell they make it like that?
They made that. That's the
Oh.
way they recall it, and they made it, and it's not original. I mean,
That's so funny, but how often do you see a yellow yield sign? Well, all the time back in the, yeah, makes sense. Huh. Yeah, that's cool, man. Well, Suso, did you have anything else you want to share with us before you peaced out?
yeah, I'm going. I'm going to get out of here. There's a video
Okay.
I gave you. I'm not sure what that's about. You can check that out if you want. I don't know. That could be scary. I'm half clothed. I don't know.
Huh? Right. Hold on a second. I was gonna.
Just probably something I would have been putting up soon. But now I'm thinking I'm not going to be putting this stuff up. I'm just going to be sending you stuff, or we go live and I do it like this and we can pause and whatnot and talk about the interviews at the bar or whatnot.
Cool. Let's see here.
You got to think of more like bar related mandalas.
Well, like, I mean, okay,
I don't know.
I'll give you one right now. I mean,
Look back.
Myers.
Oh, you probably don't have that.
Myers Rum. Are you familiar with Myers Rum? No, probably, and most people aren't. But I looked at it. I looked at it in the liquor room for 6 freaking years, and it was MEYERS, no apostrophe, and now it's MYRES apostrophe S. I mean, what? And I just, nobody's going to know that. Who drinks Myers Rum? Oh, but Captain Morgan's lost the apostrophe S, because I recall Captain Morgan's being Morgan's apostrophe S.
Yeah.
There's no apostrophe S now. So I'm like, okay, so they switched, just like TGIF Fridays and Ruby Tuesdays. One had an S, the other one didn't. Now they switched. Same kind of thing, but a lot of people don't seem to see those. I mean, I don't know, the apostrophe S. Thank God it's Friday. And now it's, thank God it's Fridays. Ruby Tuesdays is now Ruby Tuesday.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and with the Myers
It was
thing,
Tuesdays. Yeah, for sure.
I see your Myers Rum. That looks freaking ridiculous.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, even
S
for someone that doesn't
apostrophe
know
S,
it, how could
first
one know it and not know that that looks like that? S apostrophe S. It looks ridiculous.
That's just goof.
It's
So you-
notable in any sense, right? Like,
There were a couple other bar ones I had too, but they were local microbrews. Myers is exactly. That's what I
Myers'
tell
rum.
people. But I've had that what 2 cases down in the liquor room, and they're still there after what I've been here almost 8 years now. They're still there. I only started looking at it, after a while, and it would always. I always got that stare where I would start to stare at something. And I knew to take note. When I'm staring at something, take note. Because that seems to be a key for me. Right? You're staring at something, there's a reason. Take note. That was one of those things. And I found that I was in a chat on it's a small channel. Brian Stavely. It's a small channel, but I was in a chat on that channel, and somebody in chat sat there and said, "Hey, did you see Myers Rum change?" And I'm like, I know that. I know Myers Rum. I've never even tasted it ever in my life. I mean, we got Goslings. Who's going to take a dark rum when you got Goslings, right? So I'm looking at this and I'm like, no, that's totally wrong. And I actually went down.
Click on a video that said, "Let's talk about Wiener."
I actually went down
the video. So, Yeah, I think.
Dude, I actually went down to the basement and looked at these bottles, and I'm like, oh my God, we've never gotten a delivery for that in 6 years when I saw it. And I'm like, it changed. It totally changed. But
Can I show you?
Bar ones, but go ahead.
I want to end on this because this is a Mandela effect that, I mean, literally got no attention at all during the heyday of my channel. I posted this video, and it should have. Dude, I'm just telling you, this just should have been. This is one of the biggest fucking Mandela effects, and I couldn't get any. It just seemed like it just. You ever have something that happens like in Mandela? I mean, we've all been there, and like I'm sure Noble's had it, Fizzy, everyone has had them. Where we're like, oh my God, this is huge for you, for me. Whatever.
Yeah, Mars, the third planet, Dan.
Yeah, you just. I don't want to hear it. Anyway, the point is I had this Mandela effect. I found this one, which was, in my opinion, my humble opinion, it was probably just as damn near as good as, Luke, I am your father, or no, Luke, I am your father. Anyway, here it is. I'm just gonna play this, and here we go. Blast from the past. Get past that. I even call it emergency. I thought it was. Hold on, let me get past all this. Jesus, Dan.
Nice.
Good Lord. See, Mandela effect. You won't believe what I just found out. And this comes out of the way of Josh Speed from my Facebook page. And thank you, Josh, for this. This is incredible. Incredible. And let's get to the clips.
When I left you, I was but the learner. Now, I am the master.
Waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. You, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
So you're telling me Darth Vader was what, from Texas? He was spending all that time getting his learn on, was he? He became the learner. I'm sorry. That sounds so fucking weird that he would say, I was once, because that was a major scene in the movie. And he comes out, excuse me, he comes out and he's like, I was once the learner. Learner? Dude, it was never learner. It was like, I was once the apprentice. I was once the pupil. I can think of a bunch of other words it might be. I can't remember. It just, the point is that learner in the context of Star Wars sounds so foreign. First off, that was the first time I even heard. I didn't even know learner was a word. It doesn't even sound like a word. And the fact that, it's in one of the most major scenes where, they're about to fight. He's about to kill Obi-Wan Kenobi. And yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that, I've seen Star Wars a million times like everyone else. I don't remember him. It just seems, okay, it's one of those things that just seems so foreign and so out of place. It just threw me, So anyway, just odd. And again, I can't really find residue on that. It was really hard. I found maybe I did. Let me keep playing, but I don't think I found much. If I remember, it's a short video. I believe the correct word was apprentice, and now he's saying I was the learner. So stupid. Oh my God. I was actually working on another video when this came through, and I was like, this is the one that shook me. I mean, this is incredible. I absolutely never said I am the learner. So dumb. Oh my God, this is I'm completely yeah. I'm shook.
I still hear pupil. Pupil in my head, but apprentice works better.
Maybe apprentice. I mean, something else more in the lines of Star Wars, right? Like
not learner.
Not learner. That just sounds. It doesn't. It just. I'm sorry. It just sounds so dumb to me. Like when I heard it, I was like, dude, that is a word. Number one, I've never even heard that word. And of all the times I've seen Star Wars, I remember the scene. I remember the build up. And here comes Darth Vader, and he walks out there, and they're about to fight, and he doesn't say fucking learner, man.
I see
Like that.
student. I see student in chat.
I was once a
student.
student.
is
Sure.
interesting.
Yeah,
Disciple.
that seems even more familiar to me.
Yeah,
I bet
disciple.
I would go with student. Wasn't there
Oh.
another term used in Star Wars, like Padawan or something? Do you remember Padawan?
Yeah.
Padawan, sure. And that was in the later ones, I think,
Right.
that they used that
The
term.
prequels.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
remember.
Anyway, just weird. I mean, that one always bugged me. It just well, out of all my videos, right, that I made about the Mandela effect, this one literally got no traction at all. It had like maybe 3,000 views. And I always thought, ooh, this is going to be a big one, man. All the Star Wars people out there, the Luke, I'm your father, whatever, debate. And then I put this one out, and I was shocked that nobody really cared. It seemed like it just didn't really. Now, the reviews on the chat, people were definitely siding with me on it, but it just, like I said, it just never went anywhere. So
There is
I
a
found
ton
it.
of people that know like secondary lines to Star Wars. There's a limited amount of people that are going to be sure about that.
And I would say I don't either, Noble, except only when I've watched movies over and over, like Princess Bride or Star Wars or
What?
The Burbs.
Princess
I
Bride.
love Princess Bride,
Watched over
man.
and over.
Oh, that's one of the best movies ever, man. It's Princess Bride. But yeah, I remember watching that. Well, you gotta remember too, Noble. This was the days where, we had cassette tapes, and if we didn't have cable or
You
anything
play
like
things
that.
over, yeah.
Oh, sure, watch them over. So
You mocked him
Yeah.
once, never do it again.
yeah. So anyway, that was just something I wanted to share with everybody. Just a weird one for me. But yeah, we can do this
About
again.
the term learner.
Huh?
Do you remember? And I'm not going to repeat it now at all. But do you recall me mentioning about a dream I had where it was like a bad movie, and then there's like some sort of like bad entity in it?
Yes.
He came to me, he said, "Oh," in this like very, I don't know, gay voice or whatever, feminine male style voice. He goes, "Oh, a learner," and it scared me.
Weird.
Yeah, I couldn't back up. It's like, if you're in a dream, you can't back up. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
just closed my eyes and opened them again. Like I knew I was in a dream. I was like, I'm getting the hell out of here. It was a dude. Yeah, never mind. Go on. I don't want to go on
Hey,
about it.
Dan, is there a Mandela effect with the Princess Bride?
Yes.
I think there is.
Yes, there is. The ROUSs were never real. And now they are very real. Rodents of unusual size, Noble. There was
What do you
never
mean?
such a thing as a giant
Wow, did
rat
I
like
sound like Noble there? Wow, that
Well,
was cool.
okay, explain that to me. Well, hold on, Fizzy. What you're saying?
That's not what I was thinking. But
We don't. What do you mean they were never real? They were
There
real.
was never giant rats in real life.
Oh, you mean now that they? So, like you're saying though. So you're saying the rodents of unusual size didn't exist for real?
No, that's
except
why it
now
was
they
so
do.
silly. That's why it was funny.
Yeah. So now we have nutria, which are like these giant rat things.
And
that
her
kind of
dress changed. Her wedding dress is blue now instead of white.
Wait,
I
I
remember
thought it
her
was
jumping-
red.
No, her wedding dress. When she
Right.
jumps off the tower in a white dress onto white horses.
Okay, that's
Now it's
where
a
I
blue
was going.
dress.
The color of her dress supposedly changes or is red throughout a scene, and it never was, and now it is. And you're saying blue?
At the very end, when she has to marry the prince, her wedding dress is blue now, and it was always a white dress. When she jumps onto white horses in her pretty white dress, it's a blue dress.
All right, the Mandela for me is it was a red dress, and I've seen it. I've seen it in clips, and it's only a short scene, but I'm not sure which scene.
She wears the red dress through most of the movie. Yes.
Most of the movie?
When she's kidnapped, yeah. That's her only dress.
Yeah, she was wearing a red dress when she was kidnapped.
Okay, I shifted.
Yeah, when
lines.
she-
I'm not here. This isn't me.
Well,
This
Are
is
you
a
guys talking about the 1987 film?
this is a variety
Princess
of
Bride?
show you've never
Yeah.
seen.
Well, that's not what I was thinking of. Who the hell has
Yeah,
a
that's
pajama?
why I named my cat Buttercup, because it was a Mandela effect. I mean, I got residual, but that's personal residual. That's why I named her Buttercup, not Kit Kat. Because I would no, or whatever. What was I gonna call her? Yeah, I think maybe Kit Kat. I was probably gonna call Prince Nelson, but nobody got that.
This was a good
That was racist. I mean, I'm like,
hair.
no, for me, there was a short scene where she was wearing a red dress, and everybody said no. She wore a white dress throughout the whole thing, and then this
No.
red dress popped up, and then it disappeared, and back to the white dress. I'm just saying, that's what it was for me. And how much did I research it? I've watched it a couple of times, not as much as Dan, but I've watched it a couple of times, and I saw the red dress, but I've never seen a blue dress.
At the very, very end, yeah.
Okay, but there's.
I think
but
it's a very light blue, if I remember correctly, though, right?
and that's
Kind of,
fine. But you're saying she wore a red dress throughout the movie?
Yeah, for most
Well,
of it.
more of
When
a
they
white
kidnapped,
dress.
yeah.
For me, it was a white dress most of the time, and then the red one popped in. And
Here's what I don't know if you want to call it Mandela, but this was something interesting. This was a video that one of the later ones that I made about the pyramids. So somebody was doing a kids, kind of like a basically a little kids show about the pyramids, and it was explaining about how they were built and all this for kids. It's literally a kids channel. Okay, now you would think everything being the way it is now. I thought it was strange because obviously this is the pyramid, the middle pyramid, and the way they drew them. Okay, they've got these two small pyramids. This one is distinctly higher than this one, and of course nowadays, the other one would be, well, it's actually bigger technically because it's lower, but it's actually taller. That's what we're told, right? So anyway, I actually went to their channel and I was like, they deleted my comment, which was funny, but I actually said to in the comment section, I said, what's really hilarious is the fact that you literally drew the wrong pyramid as a great pyramid, and they do. Watch this. Let me just show it to you. Oh man. All right, let's see this. Let's listen in.
Why they were built. The Great Pyramid weighs nearly 6 million tons.
It's the wrong pyramid, dude. Like, how do you get this wrong? Because you would think now everyone has the facts of which one. Wrong one. Oops.
Consists of 2.3 million stones.
Score for the scarab. Okay. All right. I might have gloated a little bit on that one, but yeah. But still, anyway, that was just kind of funny.
We
When you go
deserve a
back
win.
and-
Blow away.
It's cool. Hopefully, did you ever get on Odyssey, in Noble or Suso? Did you guys ever do it? No. Well, you should do it because it backs up all of your data from your channel, and it just takes it and puts it over there. So I did it before my channel got shut down, which actually saved all my videos. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So every video that I did all those years, I don't know if it saved. Yeah, it saved the
I
broadcast
think
too,
there's
the
something.
Mandela Mondays.
There was something missing on that. It got a lot of them. But I think, yeah, you got most of them anyway.
I got most of them. Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. Not something, but a chunk or something. I don't know.
Oh, here's one, Pearl Vision. That was another one I did. But again, didn't get much traction, but I thought that was weird. It's Pearly Vision now. It was just Pearl, like Pearl Vision. Now it has an E on the end. That was weird. System. I will
No.
always. It was System. It was what was it? System of the Down. That's how I remember it. System of the Down. And man, this one got a lot. That was a pretty good debate. A lot of people were really upset with that one. They definitely remember A, and I remember the, and I even had a in one of the, I think it's the second one here. I actually have. Wait a minute. Maybe it was this one. This was the second one, but I actually had the band member. He actually called it System of the Down, and you can distinctly hear the down. So one of the strange. Yeah. Anyway, we can go through these, and it'd be fun is to, maybe Noble. I'm sure Noble's got some older videos and stuff. It'd be great to come back and listen to a couple of some of our greatest hits in a way, and
The
look back
dolphin episode.
The dolphin episode was great. Yes. Yeah, that was good. The bug out reaction show. I remember that. That was funny. Yeah, we had
things that were brought up that we've forgotten about that are pretty decent changes in some cases.
Yeah. Remember the Redeemer one we did together, Noble? Where
Yeah.
we actually did a 2-part series. That was pretty good.
We forgot a boot a lot.
What's that?
I said we forgot a boot a lot.
A boat a lot.
Freaking yeah, boot.
All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you all for being a part of this one. Let me see who's still hanging around.
I want
to here. All right. Let's see. We still have. Hold on. Participants. We have Bit of Venom, Brian Levecker. We have Dean Johnson, Grace Face, Joe Bloor, and Sherry D. Yeah, what time is it? 2:11. Yeah, pretty good clip. Definitely a fun night tonight. Thank you all for being a part of this one. And Gaynor is here. We had Ken Roz, Sherry D, DJ Katie, Dean Johnson, Faith, Hope, and Love. Yep. Thank you all.
You don't want to. You don't want to end with that video of me in the hot springs, right?
We've seen enough naked Suso tonight.
We've seen enough naked Suso for one night, bro. So we're just gonna end this on a family friendly note, and yeah, no, just kidding, but no, that's cool, dude. We'll play it again. Just we'll have you come back on. It was fun.
This is great because now I don't have to do videos. I could just send the shit to you.
Well, that you could do that. Send them before the broadcast, and I can play them. Or
if you want, you can make up like a little like writing, and he can read it out while it plays.
That's funny.
Like a slide.
Yeah, maybe you can make like some sort of like a slide or something that I can read. Suso.
Yeah, well, I don't want to give you anything straight up on your email and say, "Hey, put this in as Suso."
No. I think you should tell me how to talk.
Blah blah blah.
No, yeah.
No, I want to come on live and say,
like scene by scene. You should put like some sort of like
and then yell it in.
a transcript of what you want me
You
to
know what?
say.
What a watermark is, right? If you could add that in the places in the video where you want it said, it'd be great help.
God, stop! You guys are terrible. Hey, man, thank you all for being a part of this one. It's been a blast. We'll see you back here real soon. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Take care, everybody, and God bless. Good night.